Welcome back to the Webby O'Neill channel, and it's a live watch-along Manchester United versus Liverpool. We'll be here before the match, during the match, and after the match with a live match reaction. So make sure you get the notification on, so you can join us for the live match reaction. But first of all, how are you feeling, especially looking forward to this game?
I've not had a sleep.
Well, I've not had a sleep either. Not asleep all day. Woke up at 9 a.m. this morning. I'm powering it through all the way through. Probably leave here at Hotel Football about 5 a.m. But
yeah, I think I'll power through. But don't be shocked if I do fall asleep. Nah, I won't fall asleep. I'm ready for this. Look, it's Man United versus Liverpool. Don't matter how much I'm missing my sleep. I'm up for this and I'm ready for it. So let's hope we can have a good game, get a good score, and then just fly back home and then prepare for the Charity Shield with Man City.
Yeah, got our team news out as well. We've got Evans and Lindelof centre-back. And you've got to look at Evans, Lindelof and Maguire to be fighting for that place now to start the first Premier League game of the season.
Yeah, it's all about fitness with him, isn't it? Johnny Evans looks well fit. Can he last? Well, you know.
He looks well fit, do you think?
I think he does look well fit. I've watched him marching about, been on the pitch. I think he's ready for the game of football, proper me. Obviously, we've got this game and then the City game, but I think it looks as though he's really ready for it. Lindelof, yes, he's coming back into the game now, long injury and whatever. I don't
think Johnny Evans would give us every single game starting for the Premier League season. Don't get me wrong, last season when he was called upon, he never let us down, done a job, filled in when needed to. But, you know, huge blow with obviously Lenny Yoro being injured for up to 3 months. So
he's ready now. He's ready now. It's not a matter of him. I'm not thinking of him being there every game and being Martinez's partner. No way. He looks fit now. Listen, this pre-season is a short pre-season and players have been away. Listen, you want longer than what we've had here now. So I think not just for United, I think for lots of teams, I think you're going to get some freakish results because players aren't up to match fitness and some of these Manchester United players will not be up for it. So, yes, we want a great start in the Premier League, but I'm telling you, don't be surprised. Some of these players, you don't see them for a while, they won't be match fit.
You're not giving excuses though, are you? No excuses here, because I'm looking at our first league game of the season. We need to start off well, get the 3 points, it'd be great if we put in a proper team performance, but you know, as long as we get the 3 points against Fulham, that first game of the season.
I'm not being defeatist or anything like that. I did say lots of Premier League sides are in the same boat. Lots of players haven't had a good pre-season. And you go back in time and people always say you have to have a good pre-season to hit the ground running. And I don't think a lot of teams are going to hit the ground running. And that's why I say you're going to see some freakish results.
Yeah, Dan Fenton, Lockie Seven, Niall Murray, Jay Wick, Prod by Palmeiras. Didn't get that right, I probably didn't, but welcome and thanks for joining us and everyone else as well. Is it just me, or I know this is titled as a pre-season game because that's what it is, but it don't feel like a pre-season game. Is it because it's United and Liverpool? Because I want us to win this. I don't care about this, so it's pre-season, it's a friendly. It's United and Liverpool. I want us to beat them.
Listen, Liverpool, Man United, it can be a bit feisty, pre-season or not. So at the end of the day, I'm just looking for a tough game, and that's what you want, but you don't want the injuries. Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm up for it, but at the end of the day, I just look at it, no injuries. Can we get out of here alive with no injuries, fly back to Manchester? We've got enough injuries as it is, but I want a tough game. I do want a tough game.
Do you know something as well? Like we said, like laughing and joking before we come on stream, like hopefully we don't fall asleep. Yeah. Like we don't fall asleep in the second half, because that's what I've been thinking, and the watch-alongs we've done in the pre-season. As soon as all them subs are made at half-time, you can see the intensity just drop off, and me and you start talking about what we've had for breakfast and all things in general in life, and sort of switch off from the game.
No, I think this game will be totally different. I mean, everyone's had a few games now, do you know what I mean? But
you heard it here first, yeah. This game will be totally different.
Yeah, I think what you'll see is players playing a lot longer. We've seen teams, United, half-time, completely change the sides. I think players now need to step up and play 60, 70 minutes 75 minutes. They're stepping up the fitness. This is the type of game you want to see it. So the first 11 what are out there, you really should expect these players to be out there for a minimum of an hour. So we've all got to stay awake. We've all got to be up for it. And this is the Saturday night shift for a lot of people. And what
depends actually where they're tuning in from as well.
Yeah, it depends where you're tuning in from.
Let us know where you're tuning in from in the chat.
Yeah, let us know. It'd be interesting to know where people are actually watching this stream from. We know that there's people here in Manchester watching it, and it is a late night, and it is Saturday night, and it will be tough. But us, we're resilient, we're ready for the fight, and we're ready to stay wide awake because this game should keep us all awake.
Andy Mansard in the chat, nose looks good, no more Concord. It looks all right, but I'll tell you what, since I've had that bandage removed off my nose, there's been a bit of negativity around Man United. All of a sudden, Lenny Yoro, Hoyland get injured. You know, there's a little bit of like 50-50. We're going to actually get any more deals done in the transfer market. If we get beat here tonight, the bandage is going back on, and let's see if there's any more positivity.
Look, let's get something straight here now.
I mean?
Everyone
I'll
out
put
there,
it back on.
No, everyone out there will be saying the same. Manchester United games do not depend on your nose. Simple as.
I can smell a result out like that.
Well, that's a good shout.
United are going to win 3-1 tonight.
3-1?
Yeah.
It's not a bad shout.
Get your score predictions in.
It's not get your score predictions in. It's not a bad shout, that, to start off with. Your nose has decided it's going to be 3-1. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. But
Right.
it will be. I think it will be a tough game tonight. Don't get me wrong. I've not really watched too much of Liverpool, and I never want to give him any praise. But I think I've seen the best goal in pre-season up to now, and that was Liverpool's first goal against Arsenal the other night. I mean, what a team goal that was.
I didn't watch it.
No, I didn't watch it. I'd just seen, like, obviously the highlights of it. But that first goal, you know, the build up to that, about 20 seconds, 30 seconds in total to him putting that ball in the back of the net, it was actually a great team goal, I must admit. So, you know, let's hope that's just something in pre-season and they don't take any of that into the Premier League season, because we also face him. Is it on the 31st of August? That's the result that will matter over tonight.
Listen, let me explain to you all out there. That's the difference between him and me. He's quite happy to praise Liverpool. I am not.
Come on.
You're praising him, okay? I'm not praising him, okay?
I've just said United are going to beat him 3-1.
Right, 3-1. Well, I've got to give a score, haven't I?
I bet you say Liverpool. I bet you say Liverpool 3-1.
Oh, dear. Everyone will just turn off. No.
Might have already done
listen,
now.
I'm hoping for a tough game. And to be honest with you, I think 2-2 would suit us all, really. I do. It'd be nice to win. 3-1 would be great. But I've got to go for the 2-2 result. I've just seen like the team go up again. We know the team and that.
Yeah.
But the positions and that.
Just changing that now, because we thought Rashford might play as the centre forward.
No, it's Sancho. That's what I've just looked at there now.
Yeah.
And Sancho going centre forward, I think that's just a complete waste of time, to be honest with you. That's my opinion in that. I don't see him ever playing there for Manchester United in the Premier League or in the Europa League or whatever this season. So that is a wasted place. And I think when you look at it, I think
it'd have been better then to put Wheatley in there, who's on the bench then tonight, to give him the start.
No. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it like this. That's down to the manager, this. Wheatley should have been in there, okay, as a centre forward. I'm sick to death, and I've said it many, many times throughout the season. I am sick to death of players playing in positions what aren't their positions. Now, this is an opportunity for youngsters or other people to play as a centre forward. So to me, I'm asking you the question here, is Eric Ten Hag bottling it, right, by not picking Sancho, Rashford and Ahmad up there when he could have had Sancho in a different position? Has he bottled it, right, and put him on there because he has to, okay, or he's being told to? I don't know. I've seen people say that before. But no. Sancho should not be centre forward tonight against Liverpool when there's a centre forward on the bench. That's all I'm saying, because it's a waste of time. We're not going to learn anything by having Sancho there tonight, as I see it. And you know what life's like. He'll probably go now and score an hat-trick and make me look a proper fool. But I have to say what I see and what I feel. And I think it's a complete waste of time with Sancho up there.
The last bit of what you said about will we actually learn anything? Because, yeah, I do agree that you're saying going into the Premier League season, will we actually see Sancho start as a centre-forward? It's highly unlikely, but I could have egg on my face. He could start as a centre-forward first game against Fulham. I'd rather see someone else there, me personally. But he has played him in that position in other pre-season friendlies, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if he's played him in the league, but I know pre-season friendlies last year he did do. But maybe he's got him in the shop window because this is like the last game, maybe the Community Shield, for him to actually put him in the shop window for any clubs out there to take that chance on him.
Yeah,
and let's hope he does score and have a good performance tonight. Everyone who puts on the shirt, oh, what a good performance. But in particular, I think the majority of Man United fans know that Erik ten Hag would rather sell Sancho than have him in his squad for next season.
I just look at it from Wheatley's point of view. He's been taken over there. He's in the shop window. He's in the shop window to have a chance of being in the squad and occasionally get a game throughout the season. Not to be sent home, not having a game tonight when the opportunity is there, and then put out on loan. Really, he should be on the pitch for the simple reason, can he make the grade? Now, I have to be truthful with what I've seen of Wheatley on this pre-season tour. He's not really done a lot. So at the end of the day, I do think he should have been on there tonight to try and prove for the last time before we go back home. That's how I see the situation. I just don't see the point of Sancho being there when he's not going to be used as a centre-forward in the Premier League. That's how I see it.
Yeah, Ahmad on the right-hand side, though.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. No one can argue with that.
No.
Let's hope he gets about 70 minutes and performs well. And he has performed. To be honest with you,
Has he actually surprised you, Ahmad?
No, he's not surprised. No, he's not surprised me because the cameo performances and the times he's been on the pitch towards the end of the season, you could see he wanted it. It was different. He took me by surprise, to be honest with you, and you can clearly see what he is. He is a threat when he's got the ball and he goes running at players. And defenders do not. That's the worst thing a defender has to deal with, and that's when a player's got the ball, got the speed, and runs at them. It's a nightmare for defenders, and he's got it. He looks the most exciting winger out there on the right we've had for a long, long time. So he thoroughly deserves to be out there. He needs the match practice. He needs to get up to scratch because he, in my opinion, will be used from the off. Yeah.
I think it gives us something different as well in terms of playing style as well. When you look at Rashford, Garnacho and Anthony as well in the way he actually plays the game, Ahmad. Close controls, absolutely phenomenal for me. The way the ball near enough sticks to his feet. But just going to go into the chat. Kevin, cheers for your super chat, mate. He says, I love the channel, lads. Leave the negativity to other channels. Let's do these scouts be... Regards from Ireland. Much appreciated for your chat, mate. And everyone else who's joining us tonight, get your thoughts and opinions in on this game.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know where you're from as well. That's great. That's what we want from you tonight. We want to see where people are tuning in from.
Yeah, Ireland, Thailand,
America as well. Forget the negative. We try not do negative. We certainly didn't do the negative the week leading up to the FA Cup final, and quite rightly so. We're going into this. You've just got to hope that players come away without any injuries and they perform and they get the match fitness. And I just see Wheatley, really, I think he should have been given the time for match fitness. Really? Is Sancho going to start in the Premier League? There's a question for you. You really think Sancho's going to start in the Premier League? So I think Wheatley should have been given a chance. I don't think Sancho's going to start. I think Sancho's just in the window if anyone comes in for him with a late bid. And to be honest with you, I don't think anyone is coming in with a late bid for Jadon Sancho.
Just going to go on to Harry Amas, and Erik ten Hag picked up early this morning a quote on him, and on Amas. He said, he is not that far along now as in Mainu was at this moment, but if we train him well, if we coach him well, then in 3 months it's possible that he can be at that point that Mainu was. He's a big talent. It can go very quickly and it'll be interesting. I mean, some positive words there for a young lad. And if you're going deep into his actual words, what he said, he could possibly get some game time here in the Premier League.
I go back to what I said a few weeks ago when I watched Amas. I think it was the I'm not sure if it was the Rangers game or something like that. Yeah, he looked good. I did say when I made a comment about Hamas, yes, he looks good, but he's not good enough yet for that first team. There's a lot of work to be done on him. I thought he's been caught out a few times, but his work rate, he has that little bit where I see a little bit of Luke Shaw in him, and I have said that before. It's not something that I've just come up with. So I think he's got it. I just think he needs a bit more experience. And listening to the quote, what you've just read out there, I think Erik ten Hag's saying the same. We've got more work to do with Hamas, more work to do, and he's not the finished article, and he certainly won't be. And we're hoping that he will be in 3 months' time. I think what this pre-season has done for Hamas is put him in the window. We've certainly not gone out there and bought. I've heard no shout from United panicking or trying to look for a left back as cover for Luke Shaw. So Hamas is there, and I think he's going to be in the squad, and he needs to be in the squad. And I think he will be brought on at some point, a game here, half a game here, and you just don't know what's going to happen with Luke Shaw. If we go to the end of the transfer window at the end of August and we've not got a left back, then we'll be relying on Hamas. These clearly have the confidence that Hamas is going to make the grade. I think it's a big jump. I'm not too sure if I can compare it to the timeline of where Mainu was. Mainu was earmarked to start.
That's what he said, Sanag, yeah.
Mainu, I've always said it, we've repeated it time and time again. Mainu's injury stopped him starting at the beginning of the season. That's what he was earmarked for, to start at the beginning of the season. Hamas isn't, by all accounts there. Hamas is ready, bit more work coming down the line.
I think what he generally might mean as well, that obviously we've got Luke Shaw there. I don't think Malacia, from what I've seen in the last report, is going to be ready until around about October time. That's when they're looking at his time frame to be returning. So Hamas could be there as cover. Obviously, fingers crossed as well, Luke Shaw don't start the season off or at some point, but now before Christmas, gets an injury, because then he would actually have to be thrusted into the left-back position, Hamas.
You've just...
But to be honest with you, though, these young kids, I know we always talk about, so let's stop putting pressure on these kids and that, and some people do go over the top with labelling lads like a generational talent, etc. But these young lads these days, they want the limelight on him. They want the pressure. You look at them on social media. They want to be out there. The things over the last, let's say 10 years, 15 years, it's totally changed. These players are brands now.
No,
and they've got all other things going on off the pitch as well in terms of brands. They're doing all sorts of things out there, and they want the names out there, so they want to be starting for the football clubs.
No, these players here now, these young players, they want it.
Yeah.
It's not always been the case when young players have come into Manchester United. These players, right, have not got, I wouldn't say the cockiness, I'd say they've got the arrogance to say, I'm good enough.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you want. And they've also got the character. We seem to be bringing players through at the time now, young players, who seem to have the character, what can stand up to going on the pitch and being a first choice for Manchester United. I've got to go back to that Malacia, what you was talking about there, hoping to come back in a few months. Me personally, I think there's bigger issues with Malacia, and I don't think we'll see him. I definitely don't think we'll see him
before Christmas.
No, but easily by February. I honestly don't. A player's going to be out that long, 15, 16, 17 months, okay? It's going to take a long time to get him up to match fitness. It's okay trying to get him up to fitness in training. That's a different thing. And then you step him up. Then you're always the danger, right, of having someone who's been out that long and then pushing him and then him breaking down again. I've seen it time and time again throughout football with different clubs.
Even just there, just two names that spring to mind who always used to break down was like Ronnie Johnson, great centre half. Owen Hargreaves, in recent years.
Yeah, Phil Jones
as well.
Yeah, but this is the thing. So I don't see Malacia coming back minimum before February. I can't see him being risked, to be honest with you. Yeah. Still a young lad. He must be going through a terrible time You know, so how his mind is. But, you know, he's back running on a bit of grass, so...
Yeah, I'm just going to take you to some comments as well. Obviously talking about Amas, what Ten Hag said on him, but what Amas said himself. And he said, my intention is to play first-team football at this club. I think if the opportunity comes, I've got to take it with both hands. It could change my career. I am just waiting for that moment. I'm ready. Now, that is a confident young lad. And I actually love that, you know.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I love it. That comment, what you're seeing there, is what the difference is with these youngsters, what are in and around the first team now. If you go back to the previous Youth Cup winners and that, you really didn't see that many of them coming out with confident language like that. But you seem to be getting it now from these youngsters. I think they're a different breed. I think something's happened in the background, and you have to look at the coaching, the people what's been running them, the people what's been mentoring him. And if you look back now, the last 2 years, the people what have been coming through here have been under Eric Ten Hag's tutelage. So something in the background has been going on with these youngsters, because they are more confident now than the previous bunch what won the FA Youth Cup final. That's how I read it. Now, I might be totally wrong. I might be reading it differently. But if you look at it, this is a different breed. And you can tell they're a different breed by the way the personality is, the character, and the way they're approaching this football.
And you've got just talking about the youth story at half-time.
Yeah. Talking about a young player.
If you're still with us at half-time, I want you to tell him the story of someone you met a couple of days ago, and he'll tell you all at half-time. But I just thought about Wan-Bissaka.
Can I explain a little bit more on that?
Keep it a surprise.
I'm going to keep it a surprise. But wait, I've got a really good story. Young player, conversation, not just with him. So get ready, and I'll tell you exactly the conversation and how it went. A 10-minute chat I had. So I'll see you at half-time with that story.
Okay. Wan-Bissaka I was thinking of. Do you think it's possible that this is the last time we'll see Wan-Bissaka in a United shirt? With all the stories that are going on about Man United agreeing personal terms, you know, put a double joint bid in for De Ligt and Mazraoui. You know, it looks close between United and West Ham, and agreeing a fee as well.
Yeah, it looks close, but I wouldn't...
you know, still got a week to go until we're playing another game.
I wouldn't guarantee with West Ham coming over the line just yet. I think there's more games to be played there. And I have said West Ham have got the upper hand here. Yes, they might want to pay 10 million. Listen, in a week's time, they might turn around and you might hear reports about them looking at another fullback for 5 million or a loan deal or something like that. And then as the time draws on towards the end of August, to the end of the transfer window, they might turn around straight to United and say, we'd like a loan deal. You just don't know with West Ham. I'm telling you, anything can happen. Games are going to be played. They know Aaron Wan-Bissaka wants to leave, and he's definitely leaving at the end of the season. So United have to get him off the books. Yeah. But me personally, if it comes to that type of bartering, I would just keep Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I would just keep him and not worry about 5-8 million, because I think his worth is well worth more than the 5-8 million if West Ham start playing games and do a bargain shop.
Maguire not in the squad tonight as a precaution.
Well, that's Harry Maguire. Unfortunately, he did warn us. Has to check his fitness. It's going to happen. He knew that. He knew that when he went in the England camp in the Euros, when he tried to get in that, and they brought him back. And he did give a long conversation about how he has to adjust to his body. So I think this is going to reoccur with Harry Maguire time and time again. And I think it will reoccur with some other players as well. But what it does do, it puts a spotlight on the conversation, what Eric Ten Hag said this week. And he's turned around and said, Lenny Euro, the injury, we're not going to jump into the market. We've always wanted to get 2 centre-halves. But obviously that's down to the club and trying to get it over the line. So Harry Maguire, his injury, puts it into perspective. If this is the type of thing what's going to go on, they've got to hurry up and get that second centre-half in. And United have earmarked a second centre-half, and it's not like a panic buy. It's something they've always looked at, which Erik ten Hag did alleviate to this week.
Colin McNamara, cheers and welcome to our members club, my mate, and thanks to all our members for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Everyone else. I just thought there, with Armas being left back, you got Salah starting tonight. I'm sure he'll be starting from the right-hand side, so what a test that's going to be for the young lads tonight.
Well, I didn't forget. I mentioned it in the week. I went Armas, because I'm like that with Armas, whether he will make the squad, but listen to Erik ten Hag, they've got big hopes, and I did mention it, that he's going to come up. What do you mean
by making the squad? Do you mean making the squad for the Premier League season and being in around the first team?
Is he good enough? Is he good enough? Really, you can't judge 100% on pre-season. Pre-season's pre-season. Yeah. And this is what I said in the middle of the week. I did say we are now going to see if Armas can step up because he's going to face Salah. So this is a big test. So it's good. It's good that Erik ten Hag's come out, praised him. It's good that Armas himself has come out, right, and sort of like said, I want this. Well, here's what he's got. He's got one of the best forwards around, and that's Salah, who scores goals. So good competition tonight. So for Armas, he really should be psyched here tonight, and let's hope that he just takes Salah straight out.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Not in a bad way. I mean, in a fair way. I want him to play proper football and show that he can stand up to class footballers. Because hands in the air, Salah is a class footballer.
Yeah, he has been. Still is in many ways. But Collier's starting in centre midfield. A lot of talk about Scott McTominay. Fulham are interested, put a bid in, I think it was at £23 million earlier this week.
To Scott.
Yeah, so, United also got someone else there who can step up as a youngster as well.
I have to go back to what the philosophy is at United now. And Collier fits the philosophy, bringing in youngsters and all that. That's how Ineos want it. That's how Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants it. Erik ten Hag wants to work with young players. You know that Ruud van Nistelrooy's here, Hack's here. They're all working with young players. And obviously, people have been working with young players, because I go back to my earlier comments about how different this young breed is. So Collier, I think he fits the bill. I think he's been doing well. Will he make it? They all can't make it, and that's why I think when I go back and talk about Wheatley up there, that's why I think he should have been given the chance. These kids are a different breed, and I think he should have been given that chance, and it's been wasted.
Got Mason Mount. I think the big thing is to get him through pre-season without getting any injuries, surely, and making sure he's match fit for the start of that season, because we missed him quite a bit last season, let's face it.
I think if you look at the games he's played, the way he's played, he wants to be everywhere. He looks fit, he looks ready, and he's improving game by game. Mason Mount, where's he going to play? He's got to cement a place. So he's got to play 60, 70 minutes tonight. He's got to be in that team. Well, I think he will be in that starting 11 against Manchester City. I think his fitness is right up there, and that's what you want. So he's got a couple of games, cement himself in there, and then force someone on the bench. And that's what Mason Mount's got to do to get in this team. But whose place he's going to take, I'm not sure.
Let's be honest. Tonight he's going to be playing where Bruno Fernandes is. I can't see Erik ten Hag taking Bruno Fernandes out of this team. I don't know about yous out there.
Well, I'll just turn round to you and just say this, and I've discussed it. Everyone else has discussed it. Bruno Fernandes won't be match fit. Bruno Fernandes won't be match fit. And nor will a lot of other players what are still back at Manchester United. So at the end of the day, you don't play players what aren't match fit. Common sense tells you that, because if you play them and they're not match fit, we all know what happens, and that's injuries. So it's not madness, right, really, for people like Bruno Fernandes not to start against Fulham because they won't be match fit. That's why I think it's given impetus to people like Collier, Armas, all these young players. And I think Ten Hag is sort of building it up there. And I don't think there's any fear from the management side of it of not playing players right? Just because they've got a name like Bruno Fernandes. I'm not saying...
All right, so let's put it this way then. Do you think Ten Hag's actually got the balls to drop Bruno Fernandes if Mason Mount starts against Fulham and he has a blinder to then keep Mason Mount in the team for, let's say, 3 or 4 games to see what he can do?
I think Ten Hag's going to be told. We've got the right people in there. We've got different fitness coaches, medical staff, and everything else like that. There's a team now behind Eric Ten Hag, and that team will turn around to Eric Ten Hag and say, this man, on the data we've got, is not fit enough to start for 90 minutes. And that's what you want from the off, someone who's in there and play for 90 minutes. That's how the level's got to be there. It's not down to Eric Ten Hag, this. This is down to the team, what Ineos have brought in. They've all pooled together, they all talk with each other, right? And they all make the decisions and they pass it on, and there's their recommendations. And if the recommendation that this player is not match fit, then he don't play. So put him on the bench. So this is the opportunity. I'm just saying, there's opportunities here based on what's going on around the football. There's lots of teams, not just like Man United. You cannot surely expect a player, right, to play 45 minutes against Manchester City and then expect him to start in a full-blooded game in the Premier League with its speed, its tackles, right, and its energy, what you need, and you've only played 45 minutes. There will be a few players in that situation. That's how I read it, based on the club, on everything what goes on, and what you really need from a... Look, they've always talked, you need 6 weeks solid in pre-season.
I know, but let's face it, when we're talking about Bruno Fernandes will literally run walls to play on that pitch and start in that game. He's played through the pain, the injuries last season through games, which was well documented. And he will play through the pain. And even if he's not match fit, would you rather have a 90% fit Bruno Fernandes on there or a 100% fit Mason Mount starting? Judging on what I've seen already in 12 months, I would rather have a 90% fit Bruno Fernandes start. I would, me personally. I might be wrong. You might have a different opinion out there, but I would rather have Bruno at 90% fit.
90% fit, yeah. But
I know there's then that risk of injuries, but let's face it, how many times does Bruno actually get injured as well? It's that Mediterranean diet, him and Delo, they're hardly ever injured.
Yeah, but they're not injured because they're fully fit and they're playing in the Premier League and every other game what comes along. So they're fully fit. I'm saying they're not fully fit. So is it a gamble? And that gamble, right, will not fall on Eric Ten Hag's head. No way. But the thing is, it's a debate. It's my opinion.
Yeah,
but I do look around and I think to myself, the club is geared up in a more professional way. So is it sensible? That's the question. Is it right? Is it right for Luke Shaw if he gets half a game in the Charity Shield against Manchester City? Is that a gamble with Luke Shaw? A man with serious injury record like his, to play him for 45 minutes and then start him? I mean, you've got to look at the amount of football he's had in the last 6 months. Is he ready to start a full game in the Premier League? I don't think so.
Yeah, no, that's a good shout with Luke Shaw, considering his injury record, like you say, in the last 6 months. Obviously got the last game for England, but then he's obviously, would have thought he's been on holiday. I've not seen really much about Luke Shaw. He must be back now, surely, training at Carrington, no? Or is he?
Well,
I've seen Bruno back, Garnacho, Xerxes, etc., but I've not seen anything on Luke Shaw just yet, to be honest.
You've got to say that, well, I've just mentioned Luke Shaw there. We did start this conversation, right, which is... how can I say? We did start this on Harry Maguire. But look how much football Harry Maguire's actually played. Let's get the facts right here. Yeah. How many games has Harry Maguire, competitive games, has he played? Very few. So is he a risk? So
you mean towards the end of the season, because he did get in over 30 games in the whole season. I think it was about 37 games.
It's all about the end of the season. He was injured.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying.
Making it clear.
Yeah, making it clear. I agree with you. But he was injured, so he's not played any competitive games. Okay, so is it right that he's going in? That's why I'm saying I think it's Johnny Evans, right, who's going to partnership Martinez. We know Lenny
Yeah, but you're saying that, I get that. But Martinez has then played in the Copa America. He's not been out in the pre-season yet. He's been keeping himself fit from what I've seen on social media, etc., doing his own training regime. So is that a risk with the amount of games he really missed towards the end of the season as well? You know, it's a big risk.
On that logic, I have to turn around and say my logic about the worry about Bruno. Bruno played lots of games in the Europa. So what I've just said, right, I can actually go against what I've just said.
Yeah.
I think this is down not to Erik ten Hag to pick him. I think it's down to the backroom staff.
Medical staff. It's up to the medical staff here to pull the finger out and start getting decisions right on whether a player's fit or whether they shouldn't be risked or not, because we can't have a season like we did last season. Players coming back for one game, then missing 3, 4, 5 games, coming back for 2 and then missing another 4 or 5.
But I'm trying to make the point that if Bruno doesn't play, it's not down to Erik ten Hag. Whereas people will go mad and put 2 and 2 together, and it won't be the right thing. People have to remember there's now a team behind Erik ten Hag, right? Decisions are being made for him. That's what I'm saying. So if Bruno doesn't play, it's not down to Erik ten Hag. And like I say, I can go against my own argument because there's logic, there's facts. Mad, innit?
So who's starting at centre-back first game against Fulham?
I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. It's not down to me.
Yeah.
It's not down to Eric. It's down to the medical staff.
Yeah, because the thing is, we play for 3 games, don't we, in the league, and then there's an international break.
International break,
at the start of September.
Yeah. Which for United really has come at a good time.
I mean, it's not unrealistic to say that when we play against Fulham, you could actually have Johnny Evans and Lindelof as the centre-back pairing. No, that's not unrealistic to say, based on fitness and whether they match sharpness.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I think if these two get 70, 75 minutes tonight together, I think it'll be a big ask, that, to be honest with you. I think, and then if they play against City and they're in there and they play 75 minutes again, I think you can sort of like guarantee that it could be them two. And I think Martinez might come on in the second half. How we go from there, we'll have to see and assess it after the Charity Shield. But it's all up in the air. And this is all because the conversation come up about Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire?
He's always getting us at it.
Yes,
Good old Harry.
He's not even playing tonight.
No, he's not even playing tonight.
He's not even in the squad.
He's not even in the squad. But, you know, he's always in there. He always gets us going.
He'll play a few games in the season if he's still in a red shirt as well. He'll find a way.
Yeah, Harry will find a way. There's one thing
to be
about
fair,
Harry.
you know, we have a laugh and a joke and stuff, but, you know, the way he did come in and played some of the games last season, it didn't really let us down.
No, listen,
I think it was probably it was probably one of his best seasons he's actually had in a red shirt, to be fair. Some of the games he played, you actually give him a man of the match
twice,
at least 2 or 3 times last season.
I gave him man of the match twice, and I know we have a little laugh and a joke about him, but I've always said, but people fail to mention. I say this: Harry Maguire, with what he's done, his character and everything, I've given him 10 out of 10. How he's come back and ignored it all and got on with the job, and he has done a good job when it's been needed. Okay, and it doesn't upset me that I'm saying that. It's not upset me giving him man of the match or anything like that. I haven't got a big downer on Harry Maguire, no matter what he does. I appreciate what Harry's done. He's worked hard. He's come back against some great odds against him, to be honest with you. And you have to hold your hands up. And when anybody puts a Man United shirt on and they step on that pitch, I back them, okay? Afterwards, I can have my comments and everything. And Harry Maguire, he's shut a few of us up.
Casemiro, what was going on there? I mean, a lot of people on the channel, maybe a few of you are on tonight, but from the close of that season, last season, a lot of people were saying Casemiro's done. He needs to be sold in the summer. But when you listen to Erik ten Hag a couple of days ago, he seems to think he's an important player. He's a leader in the dressing room, and he's going to be needed in the season.
I think Erik ten Hag speaks highly of all the players. I think that's what he does. Yeah. I don't think he gives any negatives out on individual players unless you go boozing.
Unless You know,
unless you go boozing.
Yeah, or like Jadon Sancho,
Yeah,
where he looked after him, the club looked after him, sent him over to Holland, got him match right, mentally right, come back, and you seen how happy Ten Hag was in that Carabao Cup game when he brought him on as a substitute.
And then he
let him down, obviously, in training, and come out with it. We know the story, don't we?
Yeah, that was the final straw with him. No, he doesn't criticise players in the public, and I don't expect him to criticise Casemiro. Casemiro, I did say last week, I thought he looks fit. I thought he looks different. To me, he looks as though he's lost a lot of weight and that. But has he changed? Because the second half of last season, I thought his tackling, his speed was slow and all that. Yes, he got up for in attacking positions and that, but he was easily turned. And that's one of the fates Scott McTominay is poor at. He's easily turned when players are going at him, and he's easily passed by. So Casemiro and Scott McTominay in that situation, when the ball's coming in and we're having to defend, they just stood there. They're not able to get back. Casemiro was guilty of that, and what he tried to do, he tried to slide tackle and all that. Ridiculous. He can't do it. He gets the bookings. He gets sent off.
I have nightmares when I see him jump in for that scissor tackle.
Yeah, but I've seen him do it in the pre-season here already. Yeah. I've seen him do it in the pre-season.
It was against Rosenborg.
Yeah, against Rosenborg. And I thought to myself, what are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing? So there is a worry about Casemiro. I do think he looks lean and mean, as they say, but time will tell with him.
If you're talking about Scott McTominay there, and it just come into me, I had to ask you a question and you out there. But has Erik Ten Hag got to take huge credit for the season McTominay had last season, especially when you think about the position he used to play under Solskjaer, when we used to see that sort of Mick-Fred partnership, what people labelled it as, where we had sort of two holding midfielders, and now and again you'd see Scott get forward, box to box. But Erik Ten Hag has put him in a position where he's more further forward in an advanced position, trying to score goals. Now, obviously, he was a centre forward in his younger days, but since he stepped into the first team, he wasn't that.
I wouldn't say huge credit, because I don't think he was great or anything like that. You take huge credit when you get a player producing game after game after game. I think what you have to say is he used Scott McTominay, I think, at the right times at in a lot of the games, and took him off at the right times. I don't think Scott McTominay deserves huge credit from Erik Ten Hag for the way he played, because I don't think Scott McTominay, even though I like Scott McTominay as a squad player, no, there's no credit, I think, given to Scott McTominay.
I know, but when you look at it, even under Mourinho never played him that far advanced from what I can remember. And for me, that was probably McTominay's best season I can think of right now as I'm sitting here live in a United shirt, scoring 10 goals for Scott McTominay. Did anyone really think that at the start of last season he'd scored 10 goals?
Look.
And some of them were vital, important goals, where we're getting the 3 points.
I'm not saying
Aston Villa, Brentford here at home.
Look, I'm a fan of his, and I'm not saying that he didn't have a decent season, right? But it's not a season where I can turn round and listen to like Erik Ten Hag saying, "Oh, big praise on him and all that."
Maybe
because
went overboard with that, but
no, you didn't go overboard. You're only repeating what Erik Ten Hag said.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not criticising you or having a go at you. I'm just saying the wording, what's come out, what you've only repeated, right? It doesn't deserve praise.
I'm just hoping someone from Fulham watches the live stream and puts a £40 million on the table instead of.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. I think when you talk about praise, this squad, there's plenty of them what don't deserve praise. I think some of these youngsters, they deserve praise, but there's lots of them what have been here for years, don't deserve praise, and what we're playing on a regular basis.
Listen, when
hopefully it's going to change.
Yeah, look, when you're talking about praise, you are right.
This game's not going to be delayed, is it?
Because at the end of the day, we finished 8th in the Premier League, and the squad have to take responsibility for that. Yeah, you can factor in injuries, etc., but the squad and the manager, the coaching staff, etc., they have to take responsibility for that, own it, and go again next season. And let's hope we push up that league table. Well, I'm expecting us to. I demand us to. Can't be finishing 8th again in the Premier League.
I'm confident. I'm confident, and what I want to see is a different style of football. It's as simple as I think we all want that, right? We want to see a different style of football. We want to be entertained. Obviously, we can't be entertained in every game, okay, because the opponents won't let you entertain. But there's players in there what can get us off the seats, and that's what we want. We didn't have a lot of that. Yes, these moments, I can just list them on my hand. There's no problem with that, right? But we want to see more entertaining football. Everyone's paying good money to go and see it. It's what you expect from Manchester United. Now, the atmosphere, what I've seen around the camp this pre-season, whether it was in Norway, whether it was in Edinburgh or over there, there seems to be a different attitude. So hopefully they can go out there and express themselves. I think a lot of players played with fear last year. I do. I think a lot of players played with fear. And it's understandable, really. The club was in chaos. It was carnage, rumours all the time, players unsettled. Who's taking over? Is it getting sold? This, that and the other. Bound to have an effect. And then when Sir Jim Ratcliffe come in, yes, same again. Worries, confusion, what's going on. Players wanting to know things and all that, not knowing what's going on, just like us, we didn't know what was going on. So a lot of players there sort of like went through the motions and that. It's got to change this year. They've got to start full speed and be ready for it.
Is it just me who likes seeing Ruud van Nistelrooy just with a Manchester United top on again? He looks something about. He's got an aura for me. You know, when you just see him walking about, and
look,
you see him on the sidelines, even on the training ground in clips.
Look, he's always got an aura. Listen, I spoke with Ryan Giggs recently, talking about Ruud van Nistelrooy, and how does he look? How does he feel? Is he the right fit and all that? You know, did you expect him to be here like this? And he just glowing conversation about Ruud van Nistelrooy as a person, as a footballer, and nothing but high praise for him.
Can I just ask you all out there, because you might be able to hear it better than me, but they keep showing pictures outside the ground where it looks a little bit gridlocked with cars. So are they actually putting a delayed kickoff on this? I'm not too sure, because the players are coming out by the looks of it shortly, from what we can see, but they keep showing you pictures from outside the ground. So maybe they wait, depending on how many people are already in the stadium, not sure. Unless they're showing you pictures outside the ground. Could be just absolutely a mad one.
People still getting there. Well, they're not coming out this early, are they, for an ice cream? Well, they're not, are they?
Little jog.
You wouldn't expect them to, anyway.
1, 2.
Do you know what? Mentioning ice cream, I won't mind an ice cream now.
You know what I do need? I need a drink.
Yeah.
Just give me 2 seconds while I get a drink. You want a drink?
I'll share that orange.
Get it.
I said I'll share it.
Yeah. Well, you can. Oh. Tell you what, everything just nearly tipped up then.
Here we go. Hey, Bigfoot. What we've got here, Bigfoot. You got to see it at home. Right.
When I call around.
Yeah, nearly a disaster there. Sorry about that. But it wouldn't have shocked me. I'll hold that.
No. You don't touch anything. You leave it to me. Fine.
There's Casemiro. Teams are coming out now, so we're all prepared here now. Liverpool.
Andre Onana as well. It'd be good for him if we can actually get a stable back forward as well in the Premier League. Just seeing Andre Onana.
Well, we've got to have a back four, but we haven't got a back four, have we? We've just gone through a conversation with everyone out there. There isn't a back four. We don't know what the back four is going to be. It's going to be swapping and changing again. That can't do Onana any good whatsoever. You've just got to hope that Onana gets off to a flyer.
Yeah.
And that back four is solid. But looking at it right now, this moment in time, I'm not too sure. Things will have to change. That's how I see it.
Big season for Rashford. Yeah.
All right, I'm used to tidying up. There we go.
You just want it dead neat, don't you?
How I am. Experience. Tidying up.
Oh, come on now. I'm ready for this kickoff now.
Yeah.
Ready for it. Ready for it.
Yeah, 2-2 I'm going.
I was just about to say, did you give a score prediction?
No, I gave 2-2.
If you're just joining us, I've said Man United 3-1, 2-2. Let me know what you think. You did see some score predictions earlier on as well.
Yeah, and do let us know where you're watching it from, please. And if you could read it out, if you see anyone, where they're coming from, that'd be great. Because I'm interested.
Yeah, I'll put it in the middle so you can have a look.
I can't see, I've no glasses.
I'll get you some.
No.
I've noticed a lot of yous joining in from Belfast, Thailand, America earlier on as well. But yeah, let us know where you're watching from. Be interesting to see.
Fantastic.
Let us know your score predictions as well. 3-1, 2-2.
3-1, 2-2. Anyone come up with any scores there? Any mad scores?
DJ Superfly Guy. I like the profile name. 3-1, Man United.
It's going with yours.
Fly like an eagle.
Go on.
We'll be three down in 10 minutes, then come back 3-3 and win the pens. Oh, they've got the pens tonight, aren't they? Are we doing the pens? Are we doing just the game? Or are we doing the penalties as well?
I'm not too sure.
One, isn't it, with the penalties?
I'm not too sure.
Because what I'm thinking,
we'll make a decision later on, depending on what we have to do and how things are going.
Because
here.
what I'd rather do is, but let me know what you want to do, because that's what matters. Let's be honest. That we do the 90 minutes, the full game. While the penalties are on, we'll get a live stream set up to do a match reaction. So then when they're done, we'll have a stream then ready for you all to click on. And then we can just go straight into the game and give an overview on the game, and you can get involved yourselves.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, but...
Yeah, we've got a couple of decisions to make later on, so...
Right, here we're going.
Here we go.
Better get this scoreboard sorted out as well. If you've been joining us on our other ones, you know that scoreboard's let me down a couple of times, to say the least.
It's let you down every time.
Let me down, hasn't it?
Every time.
Every time.
It was the second half, and it was yous out there what told us it's got 12 minutes on the clock. We was in the second half, right? He's had 4 weeks to sort it out, right? And we keep trying it, right? And we get it right. But I was laughing my head off. I mean, we finished the stream the other week, right? And we was going through some of the comments and that, right? And it was saying, hey, I've just started watching. There's only 12 minutes on the clock. Has there been a delay? Has the game kicked off late and all that? And it was the clock, and we didn't even notice. You know what I mean? Well, we're not going to notice, are we? We are who we are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but hopefully it works right. So keep an eye on that clock and let us know if it's right. Because we're engrossed in the game as well. And looking at the clock, I just know it's going to go wrong. But don't take offence at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, don't take offence at the
clock. Don't kick off and say, "Oh, I'm not watching news again."
Yeah, because the clock's not working.
Yeah, I thought the actual clocks had gone forward an hour.
Yeah.
You know, I've set my clock by their clock on there, and I've got up an hour early. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Got 45 minutes on there. Well, the game started at 1:45. It's 1:30. Right, I'll go to bed. It's 1:30. I better set my clock.
Do you know what I think it is? I think it's because of the kickoff times. That's why the clock's not been working.
Rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
Let's get it started.
Game off. Game's kicked off now.
All right.
On the attack, Liverpool down the wing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Simicast there down the left-hand side. You've got Wan-Bissaka. Ahmad's getting back as well. Samiro. Nice ball that out to Rashford on the left.
Yeah, nice ball out.
Interesting to see how Collier gets on, to be fair.
No, it's time. It's it's a game for him to shine. He wants it. He has said it. We did say it before.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's interesting for them all, to be honest with you. Oh, by the way, just before we did start, the game started, what did I say? Yeah, I'll have some of that orange. And what did he do? Blank me.
Get up, have a walk, innit?
No,
Stretch the legs. Stretch the legs. Yours is the big one. But yeah, let us know your score predictions if you're just joining us. A load of score predictions coming in earlier on. Yeah. Some people talking about Scott McTominay still. Don't sell McSauce. Valuable squad player.
Listen, he's a good squad player.
Yeah.
No two ways about it. A good squad player. But even I like him as a squad player, I've got to admit, if we get good money for him, then take it. Simple as. And then push someone else up in his place.
Just as an opinion, though, when you say good money, what do you think's good money for Scott McTominay? Is it a year left he's got on his contract as well?
He's got a year left. Listen, I was talking to Webby the other day, and those who've watched me and Webby having a chat, I think he was right when he was talking about 35 million pound, no less.
Poor ball out there from Onana from a goal kick. Jumps on it. Yeah. The thing is with Scott, you know, do they have to do that deal to then bring Agati in from PSG? You know, Manchester United looking at that with the purse strings, are they that tight?
United were going to do the deal last year with Scott, 40 million. That's what they were out there doing. And it was only because of circumstances that in the end United didn't sell Scott McTominay. They were looking for 40 million for him last year. So it was always on the cards last year, him being sold. And he got another year.
Well done with Collier there. Getting the ball back.
Down the left, Rashford.
Oh, tackling.
Yeah, just got into the box there and the ball took off him. That's what you want to see. Rashford running at him.
Marcus Stevens said 25 mil for Scott. Onana is having to play long.
I think when you've talked 25 million and 1 year left, yeah. Makes
sense.
If it makes sense to take it, it'd be a bit, you know, in my gut, to be honest with you. But, you know, when I look at it realistically, 25 million is right. 30 million would be nice.
Don't feel right, though, Wan-Bissaka, though, if he was to leave for, like, let's say 10 million. I know he's only got a year left, but
no.
He's worth more than that.
Listen, I like Wan-Bissaka, and I've got to say this, okay, as a Man United fan, he don't want to be here, simple as. He does not want to be here. He wants to go. So get rid of him, get something for him, end of. Doesn't matter whether you like Wan-Bissaka, he doesn't want to be here. So if you don't want to be here at the best club in the world, then do one, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
and I like him. Get out of my club. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if
you don't want to be here, get out.
Goes for every single player in that squad if they don't want to be here. You're right. Wan-Bissaka on the ball, just speaking of him there, down the right to Ahmad, he cuts in.
Ahmad's cut
Killed
in.
it. Ooh, over the top.
He's just copied
Anthony.
I didn't want to say it.
Anthony.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
Edge of the area, cut in, left foot, right over the bar.
Yeah. Goal against Rangers and Betis as well the other night, though. That's what we want to see from that side and a player, don't we?
Yeah.
Cool finishing.
Liverpool playing out from the back there.
Yeah.
Getting closed down, that's what you want to see, but they got out of it again.
Always seems with United when they go for the press 1-2 players, but then when they pass it out to a third player, it's like we don't have that extra player to push on.
Well, that's what you want to see change this year.
Yeah.
And if you don't see that change, then nothing's changed.
Yeah. Not quite right.
Still kept him in the box, though. They've not been able to get out.
Onana comes out here.
Long ball, nowhere.
Onana mops it up. Hamas now on the ball, looks to go forward.
Playing tip, gave the ball away there, Hamas. He lost it there. Lost it there. Liverpool got it.
Liverpool now just near the edge of our box. Goes out wide. Ahmad's got back, though. Goes back inside. Ball in.
Ooh, a flick ball by Liverpool player into the box. Luckily, we've now got it away.
Who's that, Casemiro?
That was dangerous.
Yeah, Casemiro bought the foul there. Well played, Casemiro.
Yeah, he bought the foul. Yeah. Liverpool are looking busy here, son. That's how I see it. They're looking sharp.
Hey, do you know what? The scoreboard's still working.
Is it?
Yes.
Who's told you that?
Well, I can see it on the screen.
Oh, can you see it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. At the moment, 5 minutes in.
He's just jinxed it, everyone.
I have, Anna. I knew you shouldn't have said it out loud. I should have just kept it up.
Right,
But
come on, Onana.
just to remind everyone out there as well, like if they notice it's not working. And it's not been a delay to kick off if it's sat on 10 minutes.
Here we go.
Have you been surprised though, like with Onana, like last season and even on the pre-season? Yeah, he's done some little short balls. Not a lot of pressure on him in pre-season. He always goes long.
That's because he has to.
I know, but I thought we was getting a keeper in, right, who was going to play all this short football on the edge of his box, get involved. And the only time I can really think, and it stands out, was Arsenal away.
You can't play, okay, as the word is, tippy-tappy football in your own box between the goalkeeper and your full-backs and your centre-halves, right, if they don't know what if they don't know what they're doing. And with United's changes and the injuries and everything, they didn't know what they was doing. They didn't have the confidence. So I'm not surprised, but I won't be surprised again this year if it's the same. Because if we've got people like Lindelof and Johnny Evans there, are they capable of playing this different type of football? They're too long in the tooth.
So can I ask you a question here? So if we've got everyone fit as a back four, so as it stands now for me,
yeah, United, they're a break. Oh, good shot there.
Mason Mount.
Mason Mount there.
Just inside the edge
just
of the box.
Inside the box from the right hand side.
Was it?
Straight at the goalie, though.
Yeah,
saved it with his feet.
Yeah, straight at Kelly there.
It was a nice little break, that.
He was down there.
Ahmad's down there, holding his face, gone down.
Yeah, Collier there, getting the ball back in midfield, driving
good
forward.
Good interception, that.
Set himself up there for the shot. Nice, Mason Mount. Just a bit too close to the goalkeeper, obviously, saved with his feet.
Yeah, stretched his feet out.
Collier there. I like that. Retrieving the ball back high up the pitch. The young lad. I know. Is it still down?
Yeah,
is it still down, Ahmad Red? So
yeah, it's funny. It's funny how the ref didn't have a look at it.
Back up. 0-0.
Maybe the ref just played on there. Yeah, he took a whack there.
What was we talking about before that?
I don't know. Ask them. They might remind us. I forgot. I was concentrating just on the game there.
Yeah. No, I thought we was talking about something.
Was it McTominay?
Yeah, no. So as it stands now, our back four, okay?
Yeah.
You've got Delo, Lenny Yoro, Martinez, Luke Shaw. For me, as it currently stands, that'll be our strongest back four going into the season, yeah? So would you then expect Onana to then play the ball out from the back instead of going long and playing the short balls?
Well, here's a fact. Lenny Yoro won't be playing. Right, so all I've got here to go on is Johnny Evans, okay, Lindelof, and Martinez.
Yeah, but when we've got our strongest back four back, he's just been done there.
No! Jesus Christ, how simple was that? He just nutmegged him from his right foot to his left foot, from on the left-hand side of the area, and just put it in the far post, and people had just stood around. That's poor marking, that. He had all the time there. Good footwork, got to give him that. But at the end of the day, that was poor.
It was in the box. He was down on the feet. It was like they're in Pop World in York. Oh, it was Casemiro.
Look at
going
that.
around that rotating dance floor.
Look, just put him on his ass. He just put him on his ass on the edge of the box. Danced round him and then hit it with his left foot into the far corner.
Even after that.
No, everything about it was bad. There was plenty of players
let me know what you think about that.
Yeah, let us know.
Goal there.
Am I being too harsh?
Yeah, let us know what happened in the build up there as well, because I was having a bit of a chat about the defence.
Oh, I've seen it there. It was
yeah, not happy with
it.
That
just seemed too easy.
Yeah,
it just seemed too easy. It seemed like Liverpool had the ball, they had the control, and they were passing it without really too much pressure being put on them. Oh, there, United tried to break out and just got caught again.
It was actually not a bad ball from Casemiro, but Mason Mount got dispossessed with the ball, wasn't strong enough. Bit of a flick. Got the ball back now. Mason Mount 1-2 with Casemiro. Onto the edge of our own penalty box at the moment. Back out wide to Amas. Collier. Back into our box with Lindelof, I think that is, yeah.
Oh, for those what are joining us, I've got a good...
What I do need to do?
Go on. I've got a good story at half-time if you're still with us.
Yeah, good story. Yeah, from a couple of days ago.
From a couple of days ago?
Speaking with, yeah, it's a good one, actually. Worth sticking about for, having a listen. When did this go there? Was it on 10 minutes? 10, 11 minutes? What was your score prediction? 2-2?
2-2.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of 2-1s out there earlier on.
Oh, that was a close ball. Well done there. Well done. Got to it there. Now United are in there, half. Rashford.
Yeah, Rashford there. Amas with the overlap. He's got to release that quicker there, Rashford, surely. Come on. Held on to it too long. Great ball there. Go on. Oh, who was it? Was it Mason Mount again?
Beat the offside trap.
It was a great run.
Great ball over the top.
I tell you what, if you want offside, what a run that was from Mount. Unlucky with the finish. Was it Sancho there to Collier in the box? Ooh.
No centre forward there.
No one. Have a look at this again. Casemiro. Oh, great
ball. Great ball. Great run. Everything about that move was great. Just unlucky. Didn't get past the goalkeeper. Yeah. Casemiro and Mount right on point there.
Yeah. That's the fault with that last one, what you're seeing with Sancho. Good pass to Collier, but...
he had to give it away.
Rashford!
Oh!
God, I thought he was going
he give it away. 25 yards out. Give it away to Rashford. Right foot. Ooh. Oh. Nearly top left-hand corner.
Yeah, you had to take that one. You had to go for it, didn't you?
I tell you what, United...
Who was it who gave the ball away? Canati at the back there for them, was it?
Since the goal, United have come right at Liverpool, and I've got to give them credit for that. They look as though like they're up for it. They're fighting for it.
The refs give there, though.
I'm enjoying this game.
Yeah. Mason Mount now. Couple of opportunities. Getting into them positions, though.
Yeah.
Right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like you said,
right,
there,
a lot of people in the chat. Still here, lads. Wait for it.
Yeah.
No, United playing well. We're making chances, and
that's
that's the thing. That's the positive thing. We're making chances. You'd rather us make some chances like we have done in the first 15 minutes than make none at all. And we're still on the front foot kind of thing as well.
I think give the ball away in midfield there. I think both sides have given the ball away in midfield, to be honest with you. But I think both sides are looking lively.
Oh, great tackle that. Unlucky you can get it back. Was it?
But United, fair play to him. They've gone at it and created a few chances, been unlucky.
Like you see Mason Mount push up alongside, he is taking like Bruno what he would do in terms of pressing when Liverpool's back four have got possession, trying to be that guy who sets the press off.
It's just the other people left and right of him that they've got to do their job. That's the problem.
Need to do it as a unit and at the right time. But yeah, United currently 1-0 down against Liverpool. Not too disheartened from what I've seen already, though, to be honest with you, with a couple of chances that we've had as well. Still got to remember, still a young side in this as well. Collier in there, Amas as well.
United just cleared the ball up there now. Onana.
I wouldn't say young side, to be honest, but a couple of young players in it. Come on, Wan-Bissaka, that's it. Go on, get them legs going, lad. Go on, keep going. I think he bamboozled himself a little bit there, didn't he? He's with a little trick.
I think this team, what's out there, looks as though they know what they're doing. It's a pretty competitive side, to be honest with you. And I think United are going to go.
Rashford on the left, take him on, isolated him, go just a little bit behind Collier with the ball there. Rashford should have been forward into the box. Just an opinion.
Behind him. That was a chance. Oh, yeah.
Just sent Johnny there. That's Salah. No.
Edge of our area now.
Oh, well done, Hamas. Interception.
That was vital.
Yeah. Oh, nice, Rashford. Great
what a
turn there.
turn that
Just absolutely
was.
skinned him.
Just had him, just mugged him right off.
Good ball. Oh, just clipped Sancho's heels. Got it back, no Sancho. Out wide to Ahmad. Ahmad, come on, lad. Put it on that left foot.
Going right at the back. Oh, no.
Who was that? Swinging a fucking leg out like that. Take your time and pick a man out.
Should have picked a man out, to be honest with you, but it's encouraging what we're seeing.
Great run by Rashford in a turn.
Left him for dead.
Was it Kwanzaa that? I think he left for dead on the halfway line. Great turn. But yeah, Wan-Bissaka at the end there. Got to do better. It's the only thing that lets him down, isn't it? Let's be honest with his crossing, Wan-Bissaka. Defending one-on-one, he's one of the best, but...
Well, I'll tell you what, United are quick to get on the attack as soon as they get the ball, to be honest with you.
Have you seen it where...
That's good. That's what you want.
Have you seen it where when Liverpool are in possession, you feel United are hungry to get it back and they're putting the hard yards in to get it back and retrieve it? Pressing.
United are hungry.
Yeah, you see him like wanting to get that ball back, fighting to get it back.
That's what Eric Ten Hag's asking him to do, to play as a unit, in attack, in defence, play as a unit, look for the ball. You want the ball, and that's what they're doing here.
Yeah, free kick here to Man United.
They all look as though they want the ball, and that's what you want from him.
Yeah. 40 yards out, was it Mason Mount? Oh, couldn't clear the first line of defence on the edge of the area for Liverpool, but we've got it back here. If you can get it out to Rashford, maybe. No, he's driving inside Mason Mount. He's just overhit the ball, trying to split it in between the right back, centre half.
Delayed it.
But unlucky, though.
I think it was offside if it had got there.
Yeah.
Delayed it.
Unlucky, though.
I think he was surprised he had that much space, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he just broke the tackle and then he was left in all space.
Yeah. Fly like an eagle.
Yeah, the closing down there.
He just took someone out.
He just upended him.
Was it Mason Mount? Yeah.
Yeah, it was there to be one. He's right.
Yeah. He's actually bang on.
There to be one.
He was there. Where was it now? Fly like an eagle. Good experience and tempo for our young lads.
I think it is a good tempo. I think you're right. And it's a good experience. I think it's not just a good experience for the young players. I actually think those who have been here for a few years and regular first teamers, it looks as though they're enjoying it. They're enjoying this type of football because it is a different type of football. It's work together, press hard, got the ball back.
Sancho out wide to Ahmad Reds. Go on, take him on, run at him. Tried to play a ball into Collier, but it was too tight in there, packed out by Liverpool's defence. Yeah. And they're on the break now. Elliott out wide. Is it to Salah? Puts it. Yeah. I think Hamas got a little nick on that, a deflection. Onana with the ball.
No, I think going back, it's not just the youngsters enjoying it. I'm looking at the other players. I think they're enjoying it as well. Like I say, to me, the mood in the whole camp has changed.
Yeah, that's something that really needed changing as well. Like you said earlier on in the video, last season, you could sense there was an ugly mood there around the players.
That's because people they were dead wood. They were just walking round. Player power. Oh, it don't matter. It's only Eric Ten Hag. He's getting sacked this year. Things like that going through players' minds. Onana's
gone long again. Thinks to try, find Sancho, but it's been knocked out of play.
Well,
put the pressure on though, Sancho. Let's get the throw in.
Well, that's it. Putting the pressure on, you get a throw in.
Yeah.
Well, you do.
Yeah. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on. Back out to Rashford, who's up high on the left. But a ball's gone on the pitch. Hamas with the ball. Just a breaking play here, Reds, while there was another ball that went on the pitch.
Nick him.
Handcuff him. Get the batons out. It was on the attack.
Well, we're on the defence here.
Yeah.
Really got caught there.
Oh, I tell you what.
That was lucky.
Yeah. Short ball. He actually done well to get the throw in for our throw. Mason Mount made a run on the right. Gets a
Good
ball
ball.
in.
Oh.
Sancho just glances the header.
To be honest, I think it was their player, wasn't it?
No, I think it was Sancho.
Was it?
It's one of them where you got to put your head on it instead of just like glancing it.
Give the ball away there for no reason. It was an easy pass.
He done well, Bradley, there, right back there.
It's an easy pass, that. Messed it up. Look, my eyes, I don't know, but to me, it looked like their player headed it.
But could be wrong. Let me know in the chat, Reds. Hopefully we'll see a replay, but I thought Sancho got a nick to it. You and me would have been diving in for that.
Yeah, took him out there.
Yeah, he was on a break. One of them take one for the team, do you think?
Yeah, you're not getting booked for that over there, though, are you? You know what I mean? So
take him out.
Got get away with it. Yeah, have this.
Yeah. No doubt you'll see him do it on Collier later. Normally the way it evens itself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people still think that United will score. Still some positivity in the chat as well.
I mean, the game's going. The game's looking to me as though like we're creating chances and we're going to score. So I'm optimistic. Yous are optimistic. So it's something to look forward to. And I do think we'll score. I think at times, if you look at Liverpool at the back here, like they're at the back now, they're messing about too much. And they are getting caught, getting sloppy. Like he's just said, the commentator there, they don't deserve to be behind. And to be honest, with the way they're playing and the attacking, I don't think they do deserve to be behind. We've got the ball in our half, breaking out. Oh, good ball. Straight
good ball
out.
Out to Rashford. They're always
Straight
using
out.
Rashford for this out ball. Go on, take him on. He's one-on-one. Puts inside. He's dancing. Go on out wide to Ahmad.
Go on. Oh.
Rashford there with a follow-up there. I think it took, was it a bobble off the floor?
Yeah, and then he tips it over the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Opportunities again. We're getting the opportunities. It's good. It's good football. Good attacking football, to be honest.
Quick feet from Rashford there. Nice play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unlucky. Like
took a deflection there. Wicked deflection there.
Getting opportunities.
Took the power out of it. Oh, yeah. Rashford here having a bit of trouble on the pitch. Hey, it's Liverpool. Remember that. Yeah, he's going on with himself. Rashford, don't be a peacemaker.
No.
Just walk away. Walk away and throw an elbow on him as you're walking past.
Ball in from the corner. Goes to Rashford at the back post.
Turn!
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Far
inches
post.
Away. Great close control in the box there.
Unlucky. Great turn.
Oh, great. First touch to control it to swivel on the outside.
Oh, it's unlucky.
Very unlucky there. Very unlucky.
I think on chances, listen, I'm not being biased there, but on chances alone, I think we should be winning 2-1, to be honest. But Liverpool got a break here now.
You let him know.
No, they're on a break. He's took him out.
Wan-Bissaka. Great tackle.
Oh, the ref's
Great
not give a foul. Great tackle. I thought that was going to be a certain goal. Took him on the edge of the area. Whacked him down.
On,
no free kick. In their box. Mason Mount again.
Go on.
Sancho.
Back out to Rashford. They're looking for Rashford for that out ball every time.
Yeah.
Sancho in the middle on the edge of the box. Great ball out wide to Wan-Bissaka. Can you get a better ball in than last time? He does. Oh, God. Who did that bounce off?
Two of them.
Collier, unlucky lad. Getting in the box. He likes getting up there, doesn't he, Collier?
Yeah, give him that.
Good bit of play there from Sancho as well to Wan-Bissaka. All right, what have I done here?
Is the clock still working?
Yeah, is that ticket still working, Rads, or what? 25 minutes. Yeah, we're still there. Yeah. We're still all right.
Here we go, corner.
Corner in, whipped in, defended well, really, by Liverpool, out towards nearly. Well, Wan-Bissaka's knocked it all the way back to Anana.
Here's one for you while we're watching the game. We've just had a corner there.
Is he on? No. Go on.
We've got to score from corners. We've been poor. Last year we was poor. That's how I see it. we was poor. And it doesn't look as though we've learned any lessons at the moment from corners.
No, you bang on with that, actually. Yeah.
Got to improve from corners.
Yeah. I think...
Free kicks, even. If you look at free kicks, last year I was screaming, going mad.
Yeah.
Was not happy. Free kicks, corners, absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, that's... yeah.
Just ridiculous.
Our most attacking threats in the box, really. Scott McTominay, Casemiro. You know, you're looking at getting on the end of free kicks or corners, really. Harry Maguire might get his head to it, but you don't know really where the ball's going to go, kind of thing.
He scores very few from corners, Harry Maguire. Our centre-halves over the last few years, not just last year. To me, I might be wrong. The stats might tell me differently, but looking at it with my own eyes, I just think it's been poor for a long time from corners. The set-piece coaches and that, to me, just have not done the job. And how they've lasted as long as they did baffles me. Because free kicks have been absolutely abysmal. Corners have been abysmal.
What's going on there? Was it who's on the floor there? Was it Johnny Evans? He got back up, though, got a corner. I don't know what he was doing there, if he slipped or not. Let me know in the chat. When you're talking about set pieces, the Aston Villa away game stands out to me, especially with Harry Maguire. He was getting his head to everything in that box that day, especially in the first half from free kicks and corners. But, you know, when one game stands out, that shows you how bad the whole season was if only one game stands out. Yeah, but some games might stand out to you out there a lot more than mine, but...
You can't see 3 outs. I just can't see a consistent free kick taker. What's going on? What's the plan? I can't see a consistent, here's what we do at corners. That's what's poor.
Yeah.
Now they've got a corner.
Yeah, they have got a corner. Liverpool. Whipped it in. Anana looks for it. Don't get it, Redsy. Don't get it. Luckily, it goes out onto the edge of the box. Can they reset themselves? Going to get a ball in again. Yeah, that's gone high up into the stands. That's gone from Bradley.
High up in the sky.
Yeah, goal kick, Man United. Just seeing Rashford there on the screen there and looking a threat tonight, Rashford. Looks like that out ball, they all want to get him to him, take a man on, trying to isolate Bradley.
Yeah, I think Rashford on the left wing's getting the ball more than anyone what's on the right wing. I think the danger is coming from the left. Yeah. But to be honest with you, Rashford looks a danger. He looks on it, to be honest with you. And you've got to take him, he went off injured. He's had a couple of niggles where he's gone off, slight injuries and that. But tonight, you've got to give him credit. He is looking fresh, to be honest.
Yeah. Sam, 1987, we've got a new set piece coach, boys, last week, and you've just reminded me, but let me know his name in the chat, because hasn't Eric Ramsey left Man United now? Because I know he went and started doing a bit of part-time work, looking after Wales, and he left there, come back to Manchester United, and surely he's still not here.
I think there's different set-piece coaches what have left. Yeah. Goalkeeping coach, maybe. There's others what have left, and new ones coming in, quite right.
Refreshing.
Well, no, starting it out.
Liverpool on the attack here, going straight through the midfield. Oh, out to Salah. Hamas, get back. Yeah, offside, Salah. Good recovery, though, from Hamas to get back and at least get a challenge in, though. Like we said at the start of the video, good test for him tonight, though, Hamas as well, coming up against the likes of Salah. Good experience for him.
Yep.
No?
No, I was just thinking back to what we've said. It's vital for him. And I think it's a learning curve here. He wants it, Hamas.
Definitely up for it, huh?
Yeah.
I like all the players there on the...
No, I think they're doing well. Listen, I think Hamas is doing well. I think the back four are doing well. Liverpool once or twice have caught United out, but they've sort of reacted and got back, made up for the mistakes and that. Yeah. And United are looking a threat throughout this game. I think Liverpool are the ones what are making more mistakes, and I think United are pouncing on them.
Can Wan-Bissaka get there? He does.
That's Wan-Bissaka all over. That sliding tackle. You think to yourself, oh, but anyone else wouldn't have got that, I don't think. Yeah. But Wan-Bissaka did.
Tsimikas, was that? No. Liverpool still got the ball out on the left, right-hand side. A bit of possession here now, Liverpool. 5 minutes or so. Who can get a goal there before half-time?
Well, I'm hoping so. I think on the balance of play, they deserve, you know, maybe I was a bit rich when I said we deserve to be 2 goals. But they definitely deserve 1 goal.
Well, to be fair, 2 good chances, though, from Mason Mount as well. But he had, you know.
Rashford
as well,
you know, there's been a few chances.
Yeah. Oh!
That was mopped up there by Onana. There they broke on the left, got the ball in.
Yeah.
Liverpool player just didn't have the power to push it through into the middle. Yeah.
Tsimikas there,
yeah. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Tsimikas.
Did he actually get a toe to it? Oh.
He just got his studs to it by the looks of it. Didn't travel.
Yeah. Crystal Lopez Georgeson is the new set piece coach. Yeah. I actually put it out on our community tab. And
you can't remember everything, son.
I can't remember everything.
No, you can't remember everything. And you shouldn't judge him if he does forget things. You shouldn't judge me if I forget things, because that's life. But you're there to remind us, keep us on our toes, and that's what we like.
That is what we like. Collier with the ball, just playing with it on our half at the moment. Red's just back into our half in the back 4. Centre half's out wide to Rashford again. On his own, got plenty of space to run into. Flicks it onto his right. Great ball out to Ahmad. Crossfield ball. At least 40 yards. Ahmad there. Run at him into the box. He does. He comes onto his left. Comes out to Rashford. Over it. The ball. Didn't need to, but...
I'm going to say this.
Go on.
But Ahmad's crossing and passing is just getting a little bit like what you've seen from Anthony in
Sloppy.
that final third. Sloppy.
In this game, anyway, definitely.
In this game, the characteristics of overhitting it, overhitting it over the bar, overhitting it with the cross seems to be the same. He just needs to sort of settle down here.
From what you've noticed, though, like quickly, if you're looking at Rashford on the left-hand side, seems to have lots of space. But when you're looking at Ahmad, as soon as he gets that ball, to me, it's like Liverpool are doubling up straight away. They're making sure they're getting 2 men side by side, so they're not giving him that room.
Yes, that's a great observation. That they are
Nice one. That's the first time you've ever said that.
All right, I'll say it's a good observation what you've done there, son.
More importantly, what do you think?
When Ahmad does get the ball, when he gets to the edge of the area, there are 2 players doubling up on him, and that is a compliment. So, you know, with Rashford, he's got all the space. He's got all the space. He's not being doubled up on. It's Ahmad. That's who they see as the threat, and they're trying to nullify him. And to be honest, they are keeping him on the edge of the area, and it's Rashford who is enjoying all the space, and he's able to run at him and do these passes. So, and he's doing it. He's doing it well, Rashford. When I look at the game, I don't know about yous out there, but I don't think United centre halves have had any problems here.
No,
I really, really don't.
Where they've come under loads of pressure, they're having to defend deep.
I think they've been comfortable, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we've probably put their centre halves under more pressure than they've put our actual centre halves. And just as I say that, Liverpool and our half are now 2-on-2. They put the ball in. Oh, God, Onana, what are you doing?
Yep.
Got the ball out. We dealt with it, though. I don't know how we dealt with it.
Well, it was a Liverpool break there. Yeah. They split us there.
They did. It was,
and it looked like was
Salah on the ball, gets away from Collier.
Just had him right
Can someone stand up to him, gets the ball in, and it's the
goal. Fuck me.
Just as we were saying, like our centre halves, and then they come down our left-hand side. Good bit of play by Salah, left Collier for dead. Then he had enough time to pick it. I don't know who scored for
Fucking
Liverpool, to
dead.
be honest with you.
Sorry for
But he had
swearing.
enough time to pick out a ball in the box.
It just look.
Jones that?
Salah just had him right over there.
Jota, I don't.
Anyone, they were just cut wide open there.
Think it was
And to be honest with you, that's the first time they've been cut wide open like that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well,
Yeah, it's just poor all round.
Yeah. You can't really pick one player out there and
No,
say anything.
It was
There was
just
3 or 4 players there, sloppy.
Yeah.
And that's what happens. You get punished against a good Liverpool side.
Yeah. And to be honest, the ball out wide there to Salah there, and for him to be having all that space, that's not what you want to see. Oh. 2-0, disappointed. Disappointed. You know, just one quick thing there, and it's just spoiled what has been a good attacking performance by United since they were a goal down. And
Liverpool have took their chances. United have had 2 or 3 chances. Mason Mount, Rashford, not took our chances, and Liverpool have punished us when they've had their chances. That's the difference.
And they're at it again. They're at it again.
On the edge of our box.
Broke down.
Yeah, broke down. I don't know if it was Salah.
Collier's out with the ball.
He is driving forward. The lad out to Rashford again, who's in acres of space. He's one-on-one, literally. Take him down the left.
I don't know why I didn't run at him then.
Exactly. And then just
go
looks
on,
inside.
Rashford. Go on, Rashford, down the
wing.
wing.
Bike.
Go on. Now you've got to give it back. Go down the line.
Is it just me? But when a winger is one-on-one with someone and you've got plenty of space in behind him, surely you've got to run at him.
You don't even have to run at him. You just quickly give the ball to somebody and you run. Exactly. And you know the ball's coming, and he's not doing that. And
it's not just Rashford, by the way. It's not just United. There's other players that do it in the Premier League.
No, he had the time to do it. That was the
great
thing.
Great ball there out wide. Liverpool have got it on the left-hand side, our right-hand side. Onto the edge of the box. Got loads of space.
I'll tell you what. I think Liverpool can smell blood here.
Yeah.
I think they're just way on top of United here at the moment. Yeah. United are a bit deflated. There's a way here.
1-2 there. Got past Lindelof. Cuts it back. Collier in the right place to snuff it out. Mason Mount to Amas. Now to Rashford, who's got back. Nice bit of interplay there with United. One touch. Get it under control. Collier now in our box. To Onana.
Just got to weather this storm.
They've been on top of us the last 10 minutes, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Had more of the possession, looked more threatening in the last 10.
Yeah, it's just the last 10 minutes they have. I think United need to regroup here.
Come on, Reds. Just need that intensity back, you know.
Just need a goal.
Well, yeah, but like from the front 4 or 5 players, like we've seen in that first 30 minutes, even though we were a goal down, kept on going.
What was that?
I don't. For some reason, he thought Rashford was actually going to run down the wing, but probably being a bit too harsh there. But
I think it was Rashford.
I'm asked to Rashford down the wing, but Rashford wasn't on his toes. He was flat-footed. 2-0 down. Bandage coming back on the nose.
Well, I said 2-2.
You did. I said 3-1, so mine's out the window.
Yours is right out the window.
It's gone.
Did anyone have Liverpool scoring at least 2
who's
goals?
This out here on the left? Sancho out on the left. Oh, what is that, man? What is that?
That's a nothing ball.
That's
just running in to nothing and just kicking the ball. They've got the ball out.
Salah, 1-on-1 with Amas.
Oh, great tackle.
Amas.
What a tackle that was.
Oh, unlucky lad.
What a tackle.
And passes the ball out, but 1-on-1 with Salah there. Good tackle from the young lad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Liverpool on top here the last 10 minutes or so now. What do you think, Reds? Let us know what you think about the first half up to now, the first 40 minutes. Obviously 2-0 down going into half time. Can we get one back before that air whistle goes? Be nice. Getting space out there, isn't it? Sam had tracked him. He has Good tracking that from Ahmad, getting back there.
Oh,
Tell you what, he took him out there. Was that
took
Canate?
him right out. Come right behind him, took Sancho straight out.
Yeah.
He's the one what was having a go with Rashford earlier on, wasn't he?
Yeah,
so he's fired up.
I think might have been Kwanzaa, that the other one.
Oh, right.
I could be wrong, but
Maybe I'm wrong.
He's definitely let Sancho know there. Right, come on.
He's got the space there.
Tell you what, I thought he was lucky to get the foul there from where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Out wide, Amas there, plenty of space. He's made that run down the left-hand side. Rashford, get on your bike, lad.
He slowed down, he stopped.
Great ball there to Collier inside the box.
Over it, but there was no one there.
2 great runs by the 2 young lads in the team in that move.
Like it.
Amas down the left, and then Collier making a run from midfield, breaking into the Liverpool penalty box, and a great run, and unlucky there.
You've got to say, in this game, obviously United are getting beat 2-0, it's tough. But Collier has been doing that run every time.
Yeah.
He's going through the middle. That's what you like to see.
Short corner from United.
But it's just been unlucky.
I mean, you've just wasted an actual opportunity. Gets a ball in, though. He's offside. It looks offside.
Yeah, it looks offside.
It does me head in that when they do a short corner and then they just hit the first man. Get the ball in.
I can't say enough about corners.
Set pieces.
I'm so frustrated with it. It's just driving me mad.
Is it doing your head in?
Some games it does me head completely in.
He screams and shouts.
Because I know what's coming, and that's the thing. I just know they haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep doing corners and free kicks as bad as United do and say, oh, we know what we're doing.
Oh, great tackle, Amas there. A couple of tackles flying in. Casemiro, Amas, we've got the ball with Ahmad on the right. Still in possession with Wan-Bissaka. High up now in Liverpool's area. Can Wan-Bissaka get a cross in? Corner high up now for Man United on the right-hand side.
I don't know about yous out there, but it is frustrating.
Do you feel like, in terms of, obviously they're beating us 2-0, but in terms of like possession and chances in particular, it's been a close game?
Look, I'm enjoying the game.
Yeah.
So I know getting beat 2-0 at this stage isn't really based on what I've seen, the amount of chances United have had, the way they've gone at them and that. I think 2-0 is a bit of a false score.
They've just took the chances, and that's get punished against a good team, don't you? When
they
get chances like that.
Yeah.
That's what they've done to us, Liverpool. They've punished us.
And we've just not been...
clinical.
No.
Yeah, but it's been a good game, though, for a pre-season game. Let me know what you think out of
that.
I think it's been a good game.
Yeah.
You know, for pre-season.
They've slowed it now. They know half-time's coming up now, Liverpool. That's too easy passing. It's too easy, that.
Do you know what?
I know he's just give the ball away, but that's too easy. But didn't he give it away? He just got clattered. Just got
absolutely
clattered.
Butchered.
Yeah. No, but that was too easy. From back to midfield, from midfield, and then next thing you know, they're on the attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's really, players shouldn't be tiring here. They've had football. 45 minutes really shouldn't be a problem for them.
You know what's...
How's the clock doing?
Yeah, I've just noticed it. I don't know if anyone said it in there, but the clock's actually a little bit behind.
Ours is.
Yeah.
Again, I told you, didn't I?
Yeah, because I've been...
I told you. I just told you this clock won't work proper. Half time, whistle.
Yeah.
And it is.
Yeah, half time. Sorry, I was just having a look at the clock. But yeah, let us know what you think about that first half. You know,
got a story for you.
Definitely the last 10, 15 minutes of that game, Liverpool were on top in terms of possession, looking threatening, but United also had their chances as well. Mason Mount with a couple, Rashford, Collier as well with an half chance kind of thing at the end. But we've seen some good build-up play though from the likes of Collier, Mason Mount.
Been seen some good build-up play, but it's not come to anything. We've not had a man on the end of any crosses what have come in. There's been one or two chances where the ball's just gone wide of the post. I think we're a bit unlucky not to have scored a goal. They took the chances, simple as that, but they seem to be able to break from the defence, from the midfield. And you've seen in the last 15, 20 minutes, they did come at United. I think United have got a lot to do in the second half.
I think we'll see a load of changes like we've seen in the other pre-season games, or do you think a lot of these will need at least 60 minutes? When you're looking now, it's going to be City in the Community Shield. Then it's party time. Premier League season starts after that.
I'll be surprised if some of these, if there's many changes. There might be one. But really, I think these players need to stay on the pitch. They've got to work it out themselves, get back into the game and just step up the performance. Give them another 15 minutes, some of them, and then start making changes.
Yeah, some people in the chat actually saying it's story time, it's bedtime story time from you.
Oh, from me?
Yeah. So
right, bedtime story.
I'll take a little toilet break then while you tell them all your story. I'll be back in 5.
It's one story, okay?
It's a good
one. And what it was, I had the pleasure of bumping into Obi Martin on Thursday outside Old Trafford with his mum, with his father, and his brother and sister. And I've got to say this first. Absolutely, what a wonderful family. And it was a great pleasure to talk to him. And every one of them engaged with me, the mother, the father, Obi himself, younger brother. What a really, really pleasant, lovely family. The mother engaged with me, wanted to know things, told him, the father as well, shook the father's hand. But I did do the right thing on Thursday. I fronted Obi up, put my hand out and said, welcome to Manchester United on behalf of all Manchester United fans. Because I knew with him being here at Old Trafford, he was going to sign. But it's not down to me to say anything. United did come out with it. But I was telling him stories, told him how long I'd been supporting United. I said to him, you don't even realise, I said, there's people been here a while, and they don't realise how big Manchester United, and they were wanting the stories, they wanted to listen, they wanted to engage, they wanted to give it back as well. But what was surprising was their surprise that somebody recognised Obi. I told you, someone had recognised you. And it was their pleasure at actually being here at Manchester United. They were level-headed. They talked a few things with me. I talked to them about the Manchester United support, how great it is. I wish them all the best. I hope they enjoy being here at Manchester United. It's a great opportunity, and it's something they should grab. Just an all-round conversation, to be honest with you. And when I look back at it, I think maybe I kept them in the same spot. And they didn't want to, how can you say, look a bit as though like they're a bit peeved with somebody grabbing them. But they weren't peeved. They were interested. They were interested in the history of Manchester United. I explained to them about how big it was outside and where the ground is going to be built. And it was just great because the mother wanted to speak. The father wanted to speak. To be honest with you, Obi just listened a lot. He's still a young lad, still a bit shy and all that, and it'll take a while. And the stories you hear about Obi and his football and all that, I wasn't there to talk about and to Obi. I was there to explain to the family, welcome here. Hope you have a great time. Hope everything works out for you. They looked a bit tired in that. So even though I wanted to carry on talking to him, I did notice the tiredness, and I thought it's now time to back off. But they did not mind me approaching him and it was a really lovely conversation. But when they do come out in the media and you do see them, you will see that what a lovely family they are. I did take the young lad on a tour at a later time, showing him, and they did actually walk round the hotel. They walked round Old Trafford. They went on the tour on Friday, but I met him on the Thursday, and it was great. Right round Old Trafford, loved it. Meeting him outside, what a pleasure. But it gave me something as well as a fan, knowing that you can see the kid's going to be level-headed because of the family unit, and that was nice to see. But what a pleasant family. I really loved it.
Yeah, you did enjoy it when you come down here, when I was sat down here in the OTSC.
Not finished yet, because you know what he said? Why didn't you get a picture? Why didn't you get a picture? I'm not going to take a picture of a family what's just got here. I've had a nice conversation with him, and at the end of the day, I didn't need a picture. I do understand what he says, but I didn't go chasing him around looking for the picture. I spoke to him as a United fan, welcomed him here, and I thought that's really what you should do, and not stick a camera in the face. The young lad, Obi, he was nice and quiet, pleasant, listened, and that was fine for me. Do you know what I mean?
Just say again, how did I say it?
Why didn't you get a picture?
I didn't. I went, why didn't you get a picture? But yeah, it sounded a good chat that you had with Obi Martin and his family, to be honest with you. And
no, it was a lovely chat.
You had a big smile on your face as well.
No, I had a smile on my face because it was a pleasant and it was a change. It was them what was amazed at being here, what loved being. That's what I like. You could see the enthusiasm, the happiness, and the smile. They wanted to listen. They wanted to understand. They wanted a story. They wanted me to tell them things. I didn't tell them everything, obviously. I told them a few things, and then just sort of like backed off and give them a bit of space, and they appreciated that. But they always had a smile on the face. But the mother and father, they should be proud of what they've got, because the two boys and the daughter, lovely kids, and a lovely family.
Just for everyone who might be just joining us now, and for people who've been with us from the start of the stream, can we just go over a bit of a recap of the first half before the second half starts of what you actually thought?
With me?
Yeah.
I was just going to have a break.
All right, if you want a little break there, go and have a toilet break, you can do. No problem at all.
If you can give him a...
Let me know what you think out there about what you think with the first half. For me, I'd say the first 30 minutes, Man United were definitely in the game. I think it was a close game, even in the first half. You know, the score result obviously says differently, with it being 2-0 Liverpool, but I think United have put pressure on Liverpool at times, had our chances, but at that final moment made the wrong decisions. Mason Mount's had a couple of chances, shot at the keeper. You know, probably should have done better with that one, his first opportunity where he saved it with his leg, Kellier. You know, Rashford's looked threatening on the left-hand side. He's had quite a lot of space for me, Rashford, on the left-hand side, and I think at times maybe could have done better instead of looking for that ball inside, that simple ball. But he has made some threatening runs, Rashford, and it's good to see that he's actually making them runs, because he wasn't really making them, let's be honest, a lot of the time last season, or if he was, you know, the midfield weren't picking him out. Ahmad on the right-hand side, there's a lot of praise going on around Ahmad, and rightly so, in the pre-season up to now. But he's not really got at it in this game. Like I mentioned earlier on, I think Liverpool have started doubling up on him as soon as he gets the ball on that right-hand side, which they're not really doing with Rashford. And that's probably why he's getting the space he is doing. As we're seeing on screen now, to seeing Mason Mount's second chance. Difficult opportunity, his second one, being on his left foot, but it's still an opportunity and a chance. And their chances, if you're coming up against Liverpool, especially in the Premier League, we need to be finishing them, because Liverpool are a good team, as we all know. But, you know, going into this second half, what do we think? Can Man United get back into it? I'm optimistic. Definitely what I've seen on the first half.
I've got to say this.
Yeah.
And I did rush back. I thought Collier work rate very good. I thought he got up there, got into the positions, linked up well. I thought Mason Mount put himself in positions in and around the box. 1 or 2 opportunities for him. Thought Rashford, I think he exploited the space Liverpool gave him and really didn't capitalise on the amount of space what he had, because we did say during the game that Ahmad was the one who I think Liverpool targeted as the danger. And that was true. Didn't really produce that much, Ahmad. Rashford, lots of space. Unlucky at times. Went past the post, went through the area. Didn't capitalise on it. I look at Amas.
Yeah, a lot of people are mentioning Amas as well, saying they think he looks really good there. How do you think he's done against Salah as well?
Yeah, I think you've got to give him. He done really well, young lad, against one of the best players out there. We can't deny he's one of the top players around, and I thought he did well. I think there was one tackle there, 1-on-1, and he's done well. He's really, I think, kept on that wing there. I think he's kept it to a minimum. He's kept it to a minimum, Amas there. But I think he has been left on his own a little bit too much. So that's something the coaching staff, Eric Ten Hag, will have to look at for the second half, and really going forward, the way they play.
The thing with Amas, the thought I get straight away from him is that he wants to go forward. As soon as he gets that ball, he wants to look up to play it forward. Whereas, some defenders, they always want to look side or back to the goalkeeper, whereas he wants to look up and get forward as well. And if he does play the ball inside, he wants to receive the 1-2 and get forward.
I think what you have to look at with Amas, that's the way he's been taught to play football at Manchester United.
Yeah.
And these youngsters what are coming through, I've just mentioned Collier there. Collier, he's always looking to go forward, looking for the ball, gives the ball and he wants the ball back. He's getting into space, getting into the box. I think that's what it is. And I did mention before the game even started that there is a difference between these kids, what are coming through and challenging, than what the previous Youth Cup winners went through. These kids do want it and they want to go forward, but that's how they're being coached. So what we're seeing there is how the rest of the team should be playing. That's the tactics, that's the style. With that style, with that tactics, looking at today's game, I think we're going to see times where we do get caught out. But teams do get caught out, right? But what you want to see is an attack. You want to see them working together.
You want to see a plan.
Well, that's what you're seeing on here.
The eye test.
And I'm just giving an overall view on what we're seeing here. We are seeing people going forward, looking for the ball, getting space and attacking, but they are coming back.
Like you see this here on the screen, this opportunity with Amas eye up, ball into the box, Collier runs onto it.
Yeah.
The run that he actually made there, powerful, strong run as well.
Yeah. Well,
no one was actually knocking him off what he was doing there.
That's his game. That's what he's learned. Yeah. That's what's been coached into him. And we're going to see more of that.
Yeah.
And always the danger with an attacking side is actually getting caught out. And we did, as the game wore on in the first half, my look at it is that we did get caught out. I thought at one point there, and I did say it with you, Kieran, I thought the centre-halves were having it easy. And I think a couple of minutes after I said it, Liverpool had their best spell where they were opening us up, because I think United were getting a bit frustrated at not being at least level terms, and they went forward a little bit too recklessly and giving the ball away a little bit too much actually cost United because Liverpool were able to move it quickly from the back to the midfield and then push it forward, where both wings were actually getting caught out. That's my assessment of it.
I'm just hoping now for the second half. I don't know if you're in front or behind, but we don't see a load of changes where it affects the tempo of what we've seen really from both sides in the first half. I'm hoping the majority of the players who started the first half actually come out in the second half and at least get 60 minutes as well, especially when we're looking forward to City next week and then the start of the Premier League season the week after.
I think if you talk about tempo, what you should see if players come on, you should see the tempo rise because the players what come on will have the energy. And if Liverpool don't make as many changes, then you could see like United having a really good go here, because the fresh legs what have come on should really be able to go for it. So I think the tempo should rise here. So sometimes on this pre-season we've not seen a good second half, but I'm expecting something different here. You've got to remember, this is the last chance possibly for a lot of players to sort of shine and sort of like cement the place in the squad. And that's what it's about with a lot of these players. Yeah. Not cementing the first team place, cementing themselves in the squad and start progressing into the first team.
Well, up to, sorry to interrupt, but up to now on the screen, I don't know about yous out there, but I can see McTominay's all stripped off, ready to go. Will Fish as well. So that looks like they're coming on for the second half.
Will Fish needs the games.
Yeah, it's just to see.
He needs the game. He's been on loan a few times, so he now needs to be. Is
that Bennett?
Yeah,
well?
I think it's Bennett.
So has the two centre halves been changed?
Yeah.
So Bennett and Will Fish come on for the second half with Lindelof and Evans.
I think that's a good move, that Bennett and Fish coming on.
Unless I got it wrong and it's actually Bennett and not Fish, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Will Fish come out as well.
Maybe.
Could be wrong, but let me know.
Could be wrong. But I think it's good that they've changed the centre halves. We know what we get from Johnny Evans. We know what we get from Lindelof. It's down to the youngsters to get on here against the Liverpool side. What I've now decided to attack and open United up for the last 15 minutes of the first half. Tough test for them. But I think the game will improve.
Yeah, let's hope so.
I don't see this game sort of fading away in the second half from a United point of view, as we have seen in the pre-season games. I think players have got things to prove here.
Casemiro's out.
Casemiro's on the pitch.
Yeah, so he's out, yeah. Team Mason Mount as well. So is it Collier gone off maybe for McTominay? What's going on there? I'm not too sure what's going on here with the selection for the second half here, Reds. Because I've seen Mount and Casemiro. I've seen McTominay on. Hamas is still on. Saka's still on.
Yeah.
No, they're not giving us an update here or what? I'm trying to find one myself, but if you've got one, get it in the chat for us.
Yeah, they've not even got them.
I don't know.
No Jadon Sancho.
Okay, so McTominay to go centre forward, is that sort of false nine?
We don't know yet till we see everyone. They're not all out there yet.
Yeah, because you're thinking if Sancho's gone off there, McTominay's on. That's what I'd say right now.
This is a bit, what's the name? Haphazard, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? They're still jogging about there.
Yeah, they're doing a little routine there, aren't they? Get ready for the second half.
This isn't good, this, is it?
Oh,
let's see.
Let's see how we start off when that whistle goes half time.
Yeah.
I mean, the second half.
Let's get confirmation who's on there and who's off.
Yeah. All right, well, coming up now to the second half, Reds. Let me know your predictions for this second half. Do you think United can get back into the game?
Hope so.
At least get a couple of goals.
Anyway, anyone say anything about me half-time chat?
Not that I can see right now, but they might have done earlier on.
I shouldn't have gone near him.
Yeah.
You frightened him to death.
Yeah,
so
he might change his mind and not sign for United.
Yeah, that's right.
Go back to Arsenal.
Oh, right in his back there. That's a foul.
On McTominay straight away.
That's a foul straight away, yeah. It's a bit tough, first tackle.
Yeah, so McTominay's basically the centre forward. Yeah, he's the furthest forward there, McTominay, isn't he? You've got Ahmad still on the right-hand side. Mason Mount up there as well.
McTominay's centre forward.
Yeah. Oh, Sancho. No, sorry, Sancho's.
He's just saying they're swapping over.
Yeah. I mean, even the commentators for the in-house United media are still not even.
He's winging it.
They're just winging it.
They're winging it.
Know.
They haven't got a clue.
And we're trying to work it out.
Can't work out the tactics, the setup, or anything. Can't really blame him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, but what's the pattern of play going to be? From your observation, he's not telling us.
Well, yeah, that's
all he said is false 9. Oh, good. That was a good little passage of play there.
Yeah. Oh, Wan-Bissaka there just overhit the pass to Ahmad. Yeah, well, looks like Mason Mount's gone over on the left-hand side anyway, doesn't it? Looks like Sancho, McTominay, while the goalkeeper's got the ball, pushing high up. Something different that I've not seen. Something that I've not seen.
What?
This sort of formation, this sort of tactics, ever from Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Don't think you'll ever see again, to be fair.
Oh, he just went over. Onana just fell over, watch.
Yeah.
Just fell over going for the ball. Oh, look, he's injured himself.
No,
I'm telling you, he has, watch.
Oh, he's only
Look at that.
I mean,
what's all that about?
There'll be hundreds of people up and down Manchester tonight stumbling about like that. They'll get back up. Kebab still in hand.
Been there.
Oh, offside
well,
there.
Offside.
Ball down the right-hand side for Ahmad, but offside. Free kick Liverpool. Not got a Scooby-Doo. What the actual tactics here are second half with the plays that he's put out. Well, yeah, hey, what though? They have pushed high up 2, 4, 6. They've got 6 in their box while their defenders have got it there.
Telling you who's coming up, who's off and who's on. Substitutions now. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you are. He's intercepted that. Well done there.
Wan-Bissaka to McTominay in the middle, but gives it away. Not strong enough.
Too slow. Try to keep hold of it when you should just move it. That's us here now.
Yeah, is that Conor Bradley? Is it for them? Is he still on the pitch? Yeah. How's Hamas going to deal with that? Go on, stick with it, lad. That's it. Oh. That Mason Mount getting back, getting the tackling. United with the ball in their penalty area. Onana goes long.
I thought they got out of that really well there, United.
Yeah.
Thought they.
Tell you what, Ahmad there.
Go on, Ahmad.
Go on, Ahmad. What a touch. Go on, run at him.
Oh, yes. Well,
Sancho.
That's
ball to... Who's that, Casemiro?
Unlucky. Great break by United. Unlucky in the end.
Yeah, great touch by Ahmad on his chest to turn it, spin him, and then run.
Said before the game, that's a penalty. It's a penalty.
Not in the box.
He is, isn't he?
No.
Oh, no, he's not in the box. Well, it's a foul anyway. Yep, told you. Run at defenders. They panic. What they hate. Yeah, it did well there. But it was a foul. I don't understand why he never gave it. Pulled his shirt. I know it's only a friendly.
Just like to thank everyone for joining us as well. Everyone who's been at the start of the live stream.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Everyone who's just joining us now. Well over 300 of you watching. If you want and you enjoy the content, you want to support us, smash that like button. It's much appreciated.
Yes.
2-0 Liverpool, second half, 5 minutes into it. United in possession here with Wan-Bissaka in Liverpool's half. Ahmad looks like he's getting a little bit more space there. A couple of runs that he's made.
I don't think we're going to be disappointed this half.
Can you get a ball in, lad, from the left? He can. Mason Mount with a flick.
Oh, right across the area.
Oh, sort of hit the ball into the ground. And now Liverpool on the break here with Salah running through the middle. It's dangerous, this.
Oh, this is the danger. This is the danger.
They're breaking. Get back. Easy ball to take there from Onana. Poor cross from Liverpool.
Well, this is an open game.
Yeah,
United are going for it, but they're leaving this. You can understand it, really, can't you? They're going to leave gaps because they want to go for it. They want to pull a goal back, get in the game. They just don't want it to just drift. So you are going to see gaps appear here because they've been told, go for it. We want to see an attacking side.
Yeah.
But they're playing well. They're moving the ball well. I'll give them that.
They're looking to go forward. That's like that's the impression you get. That's the first thought in wanting to get the ball forward and get bodies forward.
Well, they're not slowing the game down.
Yeah. Come on. The thing that.
Oh yeah, he's got it here.
On.
He's got it. He's got it. Oh, good ball.
Well done, Ahmad,
good
there
ball.
to hold it up
Great
into
control.
Casemiro. Collio.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there we
Done
go.
well there to
He
get
had
the ball
too
out
many
to the
here.
left.
Go on.
Sancho, is it?
Run at him.
Go on to Amas. Cuts inside in the box. Gets a ball in. There's no runners there.
No one in the box.
Good positive play, though.
Yeah, great positive play. I loved it. But no one in the box.
Yeah.
No centre forward.
Trying to close them down, aren't they? And they've got the ball in their half, but I get him round it sometimes, Liverpool. Oh, I'd say what was a great tackle.
Oh, he took... No, it's...
Say they'd have been away if they'd have got that ball.
Yeah, it's...
Free kick to Liverpool. Was it Amas there who went up with the challenge?
The question here...
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Oh, that was...
Right to the back of Liverpool on the break. Great tackle, Amas.
Oh.
To get back. Keep hold of it. Even found the pass as well to Mason Mount.
Oh, cool.
Great ball.
Cool tackle.
Inside.
And the composure to pass that out there.
Casemiro sloppy in the middle to give that away.
Yeah.
Didn't need to do that. He had time on the ball. But great passage of play there with Amas, Mason Mount. All right. You know what I've not done?
What?
People who have been joining us on recent watch-alongs, and especially this watch-along, it's actually 2-0. And it's actually the second half, but I've not started the actual scoreboard. What are we on here? Well, I can see it on the 53rd minute.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
you know what it is? I think sometimes with us, we're too engrossed in the game.
Yeah, I don't like technology. I've got to be honest with you. You can probably see that. I just don't like technology at all. I think I was definitely born in the wrong era.
We've come to watch the game.
I should have been born years and years ago, centuries ago, because, technology, me, it just doesn't
I don't think it's the technology. I think we're into the game.
Yeah. All I do is look at your comments, and that's it, and the game, just to see that you're having a good time, any positivity, negativity, or just to get you involved in the chat. Scoreboard don't come into me head.
No.
It don't come into me head. But yeah, getting back onto the game. Liverpool breaking away again through the middle. Seen that in the first half. Near at the edge of our box now, out on the left. He needs to get out to him quicker, Wan-Bissaka.
Offside, don't it? No.
No, it was a good run. The box. Easy for Anana, though.
Yeah, no threat there.
Marcus Stevenson, morning, lads. Morning to you, my mate.
Morning, my mate.
Morning to anyone else joining us from around the world. Let us know where you're joining us from.
What time is it, by the way? Not you.
No.
Not you.
Well, yeah, wherever you're joining us
Wherever you're joining us, let us know what time it is.
Yeah.
As Webby says, we haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Steve up the Reds. Definitely, mate.
Oh, he's got away with that.
Short ball. Poor play. Got it back there. Was that Bennett? Got the ball back. Well done. Wan-Bissaka with the ball. Plenty of space to run into. Can you give him the... Go on,
no,
Ahmad.
Still got it. So go on. Well done,
Go on,
Ahmad.
you're one-on-one with him. He's running in the box.
Go on.
Take him on.
Oh.
Didn't think he was going to go back inside.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
well cut out there. Well intercepted. That's the
Casemiro.
difference.
Wan-Bissaka.
It's got bundled over.
He actually got...
I thought it got bundled over.
That's assault.
I know, yeah. It looked like it. It looked like it. Yeah, what time is it where you are? But listen, here.
Yeah, a lot of people are just saying 11 a.m. in Melbourne. I can't check these.
Go on!
Oh, McTominay was that.
Open goal!
What happened there, Reds?
He sat him down, had the ball at his feet, goal open.
Oh, what happened? Let me have a look at this again, the replay. Amas out on the left, gets a ball in. McTominay on...
Puts him down on the floor.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. Open goal. Penalties.
Well, it must have took a deflection because it's...
An header there. There.
Yeah, Will Fish from the corner got the head to it, but keeper caught it.
That should have been 2-1. Should have been back in the game and then ready for a rip-roar in like 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, going for it.
Yeah.
Is that Salah on the right? He's away. Back on the edge of the box.
Good tackle there.
Yeah, Amas there. Goal kick.
You see, that's what we're getting there, getting them little quick ball out and they're getting the break on. But that's all because United want to go on the front foot and attack, and I'm not knocking it. It's an exciting game. A lot more exciting than a lot of people probably thought with it being a pre-season, but it's very enjoyable to watch. Anthony's now stripped off, ready to come on.
Coming on for Ahmad then, do you think? Obviously, like-for-like replacement on the right side.
Well, it's coming up to 60 minutes for players, isn't it? Been on the pitch. So some players are having an hour.
Typical though, really, even with that McTominay chance, similar sort of chances what we had in the first half as well. Mason Mount, etc.
Well, to be honest with you,
just not sticking it in.
You know, how many times in the last 12 months have we turned around and said they're not even hitting the net?
Ahmad, great ball out.
Great ball.
To Mason Mount, is that? Can he get it? He can. Go on, 1-on-1. Sancho, can you do a bit of trickery here, lad? He can. He's got away from him. Look up now. Look up. Mason Mount with his shot. Come on. Out wide. Good ball, Bennett. Amas now high up on the left. Can he get a ball in? He does. Great ball. Oh, God.
Just too far.
Yeah, just over it, Amas.
I think Sancho there in the box that,
needed to get his head up. Too much down, wanting to go inside, outside, inside, outside.
I mean, I can't really blame him. He was in the box. He was getting surrounded for it. And he just kept trying. In the end, it just didn't come off. He was just trying to find that extra little space to get a shot off. Couldn't get it off. He was unlucky there. No, the game's on here. The game's on here.
It's not as though the heads have gone down, the players on the pitch or anything. They're still going for it, still looking to attack, make opportunities.
No, they're not. They're not going through. This is pre-season. They want to get fit. They've got to do it. The management just ain't going to have it. They need to do it, and they are giving it a great go, to be honest with you. But they are playing a little bit dangerous because they are leaving themselves a little bit open.
Salah
again, look at that.
Yeah, Salah looks the threat, doesn't he?
Look at that.
Control there. Can he get Amas there? Recovery. Stand up, lad. Well done. Well done.
It did.
Great experience for him.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Amas, up against Salah. Tonight's game.
Yeah, great experience.
Yeah.
It's what you want. What the club want.
Kenneth, 9 a.m. here in the Philippines, 9 p.m. in New York. Brian Arm.
What time in New York?
9 p.m. Some people joining us from sunny old Wythenshawe as well.
Time is it there?
Oh, ball in the box.
Great save.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My God.
Fucking hell. 3-0.
What's
that? That's fucking celebration.
You can't go on about celebrations.
Why?
I mean, three of us sat on a billboard.
Yeah, but that's totally different. Come on.
They're enjoying it. They know they've killed the game. And they have killed the game now. I think that's it. So I think what you've got to see now, a few more changes in the team. Is he offside?
Is it offside, though? Let me know if you thought that passage of play at first was offside, Reds. Bradley to Salah. And then to...
No, it don't look offside to me.
No, it don't look offside to me, but let me know what you think out there, Reds. Well-worked goal in
I mean, am I being like a biased Man United fan here or what? Because for me, this does not look like a 3-0 defeat the way United are playing.
I mean, on the balance...
They've took the chances. That's what you can say. And they've had a couple of breakaways.
Yeah, on the balance of chances, I know what you mean. Yeah, we shouldn't be getting beat by 3 goals on the balance.
On the balance,
yeah,
no.
Of what chances we've had, and you're looking at Scott McTominay. Keep repeating myself.
Well, they put the chances away. That's what's happened here. They've put the chances away.
Clinical.
And United haven't had that person in the box to finish that cross off. And it goes back to that again, what I was about to say, and we was interrupted through a passage of play. Scott McTominay should have scored, but he didn't even hit the target. And how many times have we said that in 12 months? Our players just don't do it. He's experienced enough. There's no excuse for it, Scott. There isn't. He was in front of goal. Didn't hit the target.
I got a corner from it. It's deflected, but I know what you mean. It should be burying it. But it's not all down to him. We've had other opportunities from other players as well.
Oh, yeah, of course there has.
And they still look positive, though. That's the thing. What I'm taking is a positive from this. They're still looking to go forward. They're still looking to attack. You've not seen any of the heads drop or go down.
Well, you've not seen Nathan Mount's head drop, have you?
No, he's still been getting up there, trying to press as much as he can do. The young lad Hamas as well. The second half especially, he's looking to get forward a lot more and try and get balls in. Anthony with the ball in their box on the right-hand side.
Good ball
in from Casemiro. Their keeper gets fingers to it.
Still in play.
Back out wide to Sancho, one-on-one. Comes inside. Should have. Who got to the head for that? Was that Bennett?
Lucky there, just wide.
Oh, Will Fish, sorry. Yeah.
Was a good one.
That Anthony to Casemiro just floated
it in.
Just
got a finger to it there, the goalie. Oh, he's give it away.
Casemiro high up the pitch, in there. Oh, come on. Oh.
Saved it.
Wheatley shakes his head as though I should have scored. Good save from the keeper, though. Flick on.
Oh, now what we're doing here, we're missing them all.
Let's start putting the ball in the net. Come on, Reds.
Like ping pong, that. From one head to another. That's how it looks. But it's great to see. Oh, he's unlucky there, Wheatley. Unlucky there. On target, well done. That's what you want. That's what you want from your centre forward.
Casemiro been involved in a couple of our chances there.
Yeah.
High up the pitch. Shaking his head though, Wheatley. He knows he should be burying that from there.
I don't know.
He should be burying that. As a forward for Man United. Look, great to get in them positions. If you get in them positions, you keep doing that, you will score goals. But he knows on this pre-season, he's had a couple of chances in other games. He needs to start taking these chances to be involved in that first team next season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a line there. It's a fine line. He needs to get over that and start finishing some chances. Because his movement is actually good.
I thought he did all right. Got the ball, got it on target. I'm not too sure. I think you might be a little bit harsh, to be honest. But hey, you know, I might be wrong. I don't know what you think out there. Should he have put that away, Wheatley?
Well, if Scott McTominay, if you're looking at Scott, he should have probably buried that, really.
Didn't put it in even on target. Wheatley had a good shot in. That's how I look at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lucky me and you aren't in the stands, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Are you blind?
Right, give me a minute while I go and get that ball.
Yeah.
Throw it on in a minute.
Yeah. One of them,
And then just sky it right over the bar.
one of them to the bloke in front. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is he blind? They're going for it, United. They're chasing him down. You know what I mean? They're still trying to put him under pressure, but we know what's going to happen here. So let's not get too disappointed about it. United are going for it. They've been going for it virtually all the game, and they're getting caught out at the back. Getting caught out.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that pre-season friendly where we beat Liverpool with David De Gea in net? Was that 3-4-0 or something? Or am I just dreaming it because it's that late? Am I hallucinating?
No, Liverpool on the break here down the right. Yeah, I think it's a corner to Liverpool.
So what score was
Bradley.
that in pre? Anyone know? But just give me an heads up because I'm not. My mind's not with it. What was the score with pre-season with Liverpool when we beat them? Was it 3-4-0 or something or 4? I don't know. A couple of years ago.
Yeah.
On tour in America. I forgot. I do apologise.
Corner to Liverpool. Right, we've got everyone back in our box at the minute. What I can see to defend this. Ball in. Liverpool got an head to it. Couple of bodies free there, but it's gone over the bar.
Yeah.
Come on. How long's left here?
I know one thing. The score predictions, everyone's got them wrong.
Well, score prediction on our board, it says something a bit different. I think the time says something a bit different as well.
Yeah, it does. It's 67 minutes up there. Look at that again, eh?
You're just joining us. A lot of people already in the chat will know.
Yeah.
Problems we're having with this scoreboard.
Yeah.
Because Liverpool are winning, that's why. It's 3 goals to Liverpool. The scoreboard's just like, oh, sack this. Do me head right in.
Well, it's not sack it. It's like your mind's just gone elsewhere.
No, I mean the scoreboard itself.
Oh, the scoreboard, yeah.
It's having a meltdown.
Yeah.
Get it up there.
Yeah.
Just for anyone just joining us thinking, oh, this game's kicked off late.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, what's that? That was a late tackle.
Was it Wan-Bissaka?
Oh.
No.
That was late. He's got a buck in there. It just flew in the air, the Liverpool player there. Yeah, he was very lucky. Watch here. What's that?
Will Fish.
Just stopped him. You're not going past.
He don't look in a good way there, though, Fish, though, does he?
Well, it's the knee, isn't it? He's just took the full force with his knee. Stupid. No need for that. That's how you injure yourself. Look, oh, it don't look well, this. This looks bad.
Yeah, Will Fish there, as you might be able to see at home, has got his hands on his head, flat out on the floor.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good for the young lad at all. Holding his ankle.
Ankle.
Yeah.
Ankle, knee. Don't look good. It's a bad tackle, though. He left himself exposed to an injury there.
Yeah, don't look good. Looks like there's a bit of a break in play here, Reds, while they're treating Will Fish on the pitch. But yeah, let us know what your thoughts and opinions are up to now as we approach 70 minutes.
Got a drink of orange?
No, I'm all right, actually. Fine.
Sure.
Yeah. I can get a drink of water, though. John, some of that?
No. I was just thinking if you wanted orange, I'd go and get orange. I don't want water. Oh, he's going off on a stretcher here, Kieran. Yep.
Holding that ankle, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It was a reckless challenge. It's normally the outcome when you do a challenge like that. Bit of inexperience there, I think.
Yeah, like people are saying another injury.
Yeah.
How many injuries?
It's another injury, but it was reckless, and it's what you expect, and he should have known better. I don't think there was a need for it. We're 3-0 down, and he was like committed to stopping the player going. Well, I don't think there was a need for it. Let's hope he's all right. It looks so.
Yeah, it's an
That's
who's
not-
come on the pitch there.
Yeah, I don't think that's
not good.
precautionary. That's an injury. That
Got his leg in like a brace
yeah,
like that.
big
Strapped
fella
up.
like that. He went down. No.
Centre half position as well.
Yeah, I mean, it looked to me as though like Fish is going to be loaned out. To be honest with you, and I think that might
Put the brakes on it.
put the brakes on it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, unfortunate there for the
Yeah,
lad. He don't look in a
carried
great
off
way
on a
there, to be
stretcher.
fair.
Well, he couldn't walk. Yeah,
No.
he went back down on the floor.
Not injured. Don't look happy at all. He's got his his hands on his head.
Yeah,
All the players consoling him there.
yeah, they know. I think
Fingers
that's.
crossed. It's not as bad as what it looks, Reds.
I think it's serious. I think it's serious because of the amount of interest and welfare they are put into him.
Mm.
I think they know. Yeah, that's not good. They might put doubt on him being able to fly home, to be honest with you.
Ruby Webster saying we are cursed with injuries.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Seems like we're in a really bad period at the moment, especially like the last 12 months with injuries. Going back to the last pre-season, when you look at it with Kobe Mainu,
Yeah.
Malasia as well.
Yeah. We might have to play on Wythenshawe Park or Salford Park somewhere
Yeah.
and just stick to that one pitch.
Amas has just gone off, replaced by Murray as well. Just waiting for the game to restart. Restarted now with Liverpool with the ball.
I missed it there. Did anyone notice with him going off? Who's in his position now?
Murray.
Murray, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's just putting it up on the board now. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, Oyedele on as well.
Yeah, I was watching
to replace Fish.
the reaction of the staff with Fish there. I think they know.
People are saying Blackpool pre-season next time. Bring it closer to home. Well, closer to Old Trafford. Liverpool with the ball, getting a bit of space. Since we've kicked back off on the right-hand side. Oh, thank God he over it, that ball.
Yeah,
There was overloading with bodies there into the box.
Yeah.
Seems every game though, doesn't it?
Well,
For as long as I can remember now, especially like I was saying, the last 12 months, just every game you're expecting someone to sort of get injured. You've got your hands over your eyes, covering them, thinking, who's next?
Who's next?
It's madness.
Got away with that there. Got caught.
Tried playing out from the back, Man United, but then got caught out in midfield.
Yeah.
Liverpool back on the ball. Looking a little bit off it now, Man United, than what they did in the first half, first 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of a spell for 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes in the second half, but I think Liverpool have more or less got the ball back and controlled it, more or less now. Back from that chance from McTominay and a couple of half chances.
Seems to me as though like it's sort of breaking down the tactics here with United. I think it's getting a little bit erratic. But we go back to that old scenario. You get that many changes, it tends to happen.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Breaks up the actual tempo.
Yeah, I think Liverpool are just sitting, waiting, collecting the ball. Go on, kid.
Breakaway with Liverpool. Oof.
Yeah, I think the tactics are breaking down for United. Liverpool are working hard and they're just giving that long ball through and exploiting the gaps, which they've done this second half plenty of times.
Yeah, they've done that quite a lot. You're right.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Gaps are appearing. Not working together as a team now, United. Bit scrappy.
Like going long like that though, I don't get it. You know, when the keeper goes long and it's...
Yeah, see, what I look at here now...
There must surely have been someone in space who could have passed to.
And my disappointment here is that because the game's scrappy and there's that many players changing, I think Wheatley has been very unfortunate here. He's now in a scrappy game.
Whereas if he'd have started...
He was a centre-forward.
Yeah.
We didn't start the game with a centre-forward, right? And that's where he should have been on, not coming to a scrappy game. So I think it's been wrong for him, really. He's not been able to shine. He's not been with a better class of player here today, with it being the last game, Liverpool players and more experienced players around him. And he's just walked in as a centre-forward into a scrappy game now, from United's point of view, tactically. He just looks isolated.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, I don't know about yous out there. I've not seen a thing from Anthony. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in that?
No.
Has it broke down? Has the wing play broke down from what we've seen in the first half? Ahmad, Rashford was getting the ball all the time. Crosses were coming in.
I think with what you actually said, and I do think you're right. I think the amount of changes in different positions, it's kind of just broke up any rhythm United had, and Liverpool are just taking full advantage of it. Seem a lot more comfortable in possession as well, keeping the ball a bit better than they were at times.
Well, they're not desperate to score unless they give that ball into space. Short passing, little bit here. And that's it.
Yeah.
You know, they are winning 3-0. But this is not good for Wheatley. And it's a striker we need to bring through. We've not sort of brought one through. So there's high hopes for him. But he's not going to do it without the right people around him. We're not going to see the best of him, shall I say, until we see a proper team around him, what are working solid together. So I feel sorry for the kid here.
Yeah, no, you have got a fair point with that. Yeah, considering that we started with false 9 in Sancho, how many times are you ever going to see him like that when you have got a young striker on the bench, probably, chomping at the bit to want to start to prove himself?
Yeah, but
I know what you mean. To start the game with, first team players, let's be honest, like Rashford, etc.
And I go back to that scenario, what I did say at the start. I want to see players who play in their position. I don't want to see experiments.
Yeah.
It's took him over there to give him the experience, to give him the game time. But there's no point trying to give him a bit of game time when a game sort of lacks its intensity and its cohesion, because second half full changes don't give you that. So is he learning anything, Wheatley? I don't think so. Are we learning anything? We're not learning anything. And we should be. Is he up for it? Yeah.
Good turn there. Good recovery tackle there.
You win a game like this and you got...
Are you surprised he's still on the pitch?
Who?
Wan-Bissaka.
Keep him as a right back. Stay on the pitch.
But with everything that's going on around him and all the talk about how close it is with United and West Ham agreeing a fee, we've just seen Will Fish go off with an injury. He was to get injured. But then again, would some people out there be happy Wan-Bissaka stayed and was not getting Mazraoui from, or shall I say Mazzo? Well, it's a tongue twister for me.
I'll say it again for those what have joined us, especially in the last hour. I did mention Wan-Bissaka. I'm a great fan of Wan-Bissaka's in his one-to-one tackling. We all know he needs to up his game going forward and crossing it. But here's the simple facts. He does not want to be here. He doesn't want to sign a contract. He wants to go. So get him out. Simple as get him out. Like I say, I like him. If he doesn't want to stay here, which he doesn't, he's the one what wants to go, then get him out. And really, Kieron has a point. Should he really be on the pitch now?
If they actually
should he really be on the pitch?
Yeah, obviously what goes on inside the club, we're not privy to, but it sounds like all the speculation out there, it's close, that deal being agreed. So why risk that deal breaking down? Get him off.
Maybe. Yeah, there's that way of looking at it. But at the end of the day, you've got to look at it. Is there someone out there at this moment ready to play in that right back position? What's ready?
Yeah, true. That's a point. That is a big point. Zamiasa, cheers for your super chat.
Thank you very much, my mate.
Julian Alvarez could be joining Arsenal, Tony. Could be joining Arsenal.
Could be joining. There's lots of players what could be joining Arsenal. Lots of players what could be joining Manchester United. It's very frustrating. Sure, it's frustrating for you, being an Arsenal fan, of hearing names linked to your club. And sometimes it can really grate on you. But if you get him, you get him. You've got to win the league, and if you don't win the league, that means you're rubbish. Simple as. You have to win the league. Anything else, that's it. And if you think this player can win you the league, then fair play to you. But you've been second twice. Can he score you 20, 30 goals? If you think he can, then you've won the league. Simple as.
Like Ricky Bobby? That film, Alligator Nights. Finish second, you finish last.
Well, that's
Something
it.
like that.
That's it. No good finishing second.
The thing is, it's like with Arsenal anyway, you said it ages ago about cycles, like dominating English football, winning the Premier League, like you've seen United do, Liverpool do, Chelsea do, Man City do. But when have Arsenal really dominated winning the Premier League, time and time again? Like their fans have only ever, nearest they've been to a cycle is probably watching the Tour de France on TV. That's it.
That's it. Here we go.
Anthony with the ball. Down the right-hand side, high up on the pitch. He's looking to take 2 on. And then just, oh my God. What are you doing? What are you doing, my mate? Oh, God. I'm actually so glad. How many minutes have gone? 83. If my clock's right, it is actually right for once as well. I don't know what he was doing.
I'm speechless there at what he was doing. Speechless.
Yeah, that's just let me know
poor.
what you think if you see.
He has got to shape it. He is under big pressure, Anthony, and he's got to be seen to be doing the right thing, the right choices, and all that. And I don't know what he was doing there.
The best players make the best decisions on the pitch, and the ones who make the best ones, that's why they're world class, because of the decision making and his decision making.
Oh, that's a foul. I think when you look at Anthony there, it's like, I'm not giving the ball to anyone. I'm going to do something. I'm going to create a bit of magic, and
trying to do too much when he don't need to.
Well, that's the problem sometimes with players. But he should know better, and he shouldn't be doing that. But this is why Ahmad is favourite to start the season.
Yeah, quite right. And he deserves it, though.
He's come on here, hasn't he? And I've challenged. I've turned round and said, Ahmad, he's there, and he's going to throw Anthony and Sancho to the wolves. He's telling him, I'm better, I'm having it.
Anthony.
And Anthony, at the moment, right, is under big pressure. So some of these little things here and his effort, he's got to step it up, because he won't be starting the season. Ahmad will. Sancho won't be starting the season. Ahmad will. We know Sancho won't be playing centre forward because he ain't centre forward. So why play him here today? That's very frustrating for me.
Yeah.
I want to see players given a chance, and Wheatley should have been given the chance in the right environment, and that was to start the game with the right people where everyone was on the game. Some of these substitutions just aren't working out because they're not on the game, because it just messes it up. I mean, McTominay now, I think McTominay sort of losing the game. He seems to be wanting to be here, there and everywhere, not sticking to the game plan.
Look, obviously it's frustrating getting beat 3-0 by Liverpool, whether it's pre-season or not. You want to beat Liverpool, and I'm just being honest. But is it just about getting some players on that pitch and getting that match sharpness as quick as Ten Hag possibly can, so they're ready for the Premier League season?
Yes, you've got to accept that. And my little criticism there, it's a little bit of a moan. It's late. We know it's late. It's just me being a bit critical, entitled to be a bit critical. But at the end of the day, you look at overall the game. Liverpool have took the chances. United, for quite a long time in the game, created plenty of chances. We've not seen that in the second half like we did in the first. But it's been a very interesting game, entertaining first half. And now it's just it's a walkabout. Liverpool haven't really done too much. In the first half, did our centre-halves really do too much? No, they didn't. Liverpool took the chances. That was the end of the game. I am surprised Casemiro's still on the pitch after all this time, to be honest with you. That's one thing I am surprised at.
Do you know what?
Casemiro,
That's actually a
90 minutes football.
Yeah. Yeah, considering how many changes have been made, the players who actually started the game.
Yeah, but I did say about Casemiro last week, he looks fit, looks capable.
A lot more slimmed down.
He might not be playing great sometimes, but he's got his fitness there. That's how it looks to me.
Well,
shed a lot of weight.
That surely then tells you that he's in Ten Hag's plans then next season. He's playing, well, he's going to play the whole game.
Yeah, to me, that's it. He's in his plans because no one's going to come in and get him. There's no one coming in and get him. All the stories, if anyone believes all them stories about people coming in to get him, no, I never believed it. And I've said it many times. I didn't think he was going anywhere. I think he's staying here. That's why he's on there. And he's come back fit, healthy, lean.
Yeah, now Murray says it's about yards in the legs right now.
Yes, this is it. This is the hard yards.
Yeah, Robert says we don't want any more injuries.
Yeah. I mean, would it be? Do you want to risk Casemiro anymore?
Craig GC from our members clubs hoping that we sign 2 or 3 more players before the transfer window ends.
Well, we've definitely got to get a centre half.
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so.
Midfielder as well. Agartey, a lot of noise around him from PSG. Have they got to wait till the likes of Wan-Bissaka or Scott McTominay leave for a transfer fee so they can start buying it and getting these players in? Who knows what's available in the purse strings at United at the moment? But it does get that feeling as though they've got to wait till they sell some players.
We've got a couple of things to do when this game ends.
It's gone.
I tell you what, thank you very much for sticking with us on this watch along. We much appreciate it.
Sorry, I was just in my own world there, just looking at that. But yeah,
coming up to 90 minutes now.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Everyone who's joined us at the start as well. People who've just kept on clicking off, coming back as well.
Yeah,
much appreciated. Whether you support Man United or not, much appreciated. And thank you if you want to support the channel as well. Smash that like button. It's much appreciated.
And we appreciate the engagement, the questions, and everything, and you're chatting with each other and everything. That's what it's about.
Yeah. How's that?
Charity Shield next, like he says.
Yeah, scoreboard's all right at the minute. I think it's let me down, was it? Should have a count. How many times it lets me down in a live stream. I was actually really confident.
Does anyone out there know how many times?
Got to be 3 times, isn't it? 3 or 4 times. Bit like that scoreline, to be honest. Didn't get me 3-1 anyway.
I didn't get me 2-2.
Nowhere near it.
3 minutes to go.
Yeah, 3 minutes left to go, Reds. Board's just gone up for injury time. I think, Nick, there's also... Is there penalties after this game? But I'm going to be honest, I would rather stop the stream when the game is finished, the normal time, then get set up, ready to do a live match reaction. So we can get that done as quick as possible for you, because it'll just take us a little bit to get that ready. Plus, I needed to have a quick drink.
Yeah, 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, and then if you want to put the notification on, we'll get it up as soon as possible.
Yes.
If you want to come and join us and get involved,
On a live stream, giving our match reaction.
Yeah, do that. Like I say, is any point really in these penalties?
Well, it's not the penalties. We've got things to do, and
yeah. Well, to be fair, you can actually come back and tell us about the penalties.
Well,
tell us. That's if there is penalty. Is there penalties?
Yeah, there is penalties. Yeah. But when you get beat 3-0 by Liverpool, would you really want to hang around after that?
I've got to be honest with you, I ain't jumping up and down if we win on penalties. Not getting beat 3-0.
Well, I know if it was at Anfield and was getting beat 3-0, I'd have gone me. Because the last thing I'd want to be is listen to them. Laughing. Tribalism it's called. Tribalism.
People are saying that we should wrap it up and then come back.
Yes.
Which we will do. Like I say, we'll do a live one. We won't do a recorded one. We'll get something done live. But look, keep a lookout because about 30 minutes after this full-time whistle goes, we will be wanting to go out. So hopefully you can come back and join us. And, we'll just go through the whole game. Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be longer than 30 minutes. We don't expect it longer than that.
Yeah, no. Like I say, it's normally take about 50 minutes or so.
Yeah.
With the penalties. Just for you and everyone else out there who wants to watch the penalties.
No, it's...
Give you enough time.
Yeah. Well, we've got to give ourselves time. I might trip over doing an Anna.
I feel like throwing myself in that canal, to be honest.
No,
I'll probably meet Webby in there. Webby's probably in there from last season.
Look, let's end on an optimistic note. I thought United have done well. Okay, they've been unfortunate. Really.
Liverpool have been clinical. That's been the difference.
Yeah, well, they've let themselves down, I think, by not taking the chances, United.
But do you still feel like the energy for the most of the game was there from United in terms of wanting to get the ball back, trying to press high up the pitch? Seen anything different from last season?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the full-time whistle. It has ended. That's Manchester United 0, Liverpool 3. Just like to thank every single one of you for watching us throughout today's live stream. And like I just mentioned earlier on, we will be back out soon with a live match reaction. So get that notification bell on and we'll see you all soon. Much appreciated, much love. Smash that like button, Reds. Thank you.
Thank you.